announcing in literally every chat I'm in that I am on comms.
Wow.
I'm gonna do the same.
I think the side stream is working.
The side stream is working. Gale for Thought, was thinking about doing it and then found out that she was going to be doing solo content and was like, let's do that. Looks like we're actually into the game now. Kragg has health. That's terrifying.
That's terrifying. Kragg also has Infinite Pillar. That's double terrifying.
Infinite Pillar is fine. Just, you know, catch him when he's recovering. It's not that hard. It's not like
yeah, but he can just put himself, he can just plank in a position and then the opponent has to come down to him, and I don't know if characters have the tools to like challenge him down there like they did also.
I have the same. Also, it looks like there is a lot faster. At least the animation's a lot more ambiguous.
It is. It does just kind of look like it is those few frames. But Merchant Port game 1.
Again, still looks like they're getting mostly a feel for these characters and how to use them. Dabundis, if I recall correctly, is an analyst.
Yes.
Normally. So, silly Kragg washing machine there was the way that it was described to me.
And also, you can't hitfall it, otherwise you'll be stuck in end lag.
Can Wrastor still... You can't hitfall it, otherwise you'll be stuck. What the heck? Can Wrastor still jump cancel his tilts?
I don't know. Oh my goodness, just gonna rock out with that F-Strong.
And this is before any interactions that existed between Kragg and aerials like Wrastor Dare.
Oh, and Torque's gonna get that second time. And those spawn locations, dude.
Oh my gosh, they're port specific, right?
I believe so.
What a nair.
So good. The washing machine coming out, but Torque pulling out these Wrastor combos still. We're gonna have a pillar up the top, but not quite yet.
Trying to get that F tilt, but it won't connect properly.
Yeah.
Yep. Wrastor Dare does not interact with Kragg. This is... I feel like I'm commentating Rivals Recess right now. I'm gonna be honest. I know both these players are insanely skilled and like their own merit, but the way that they are moving around the stage is like watching two people who just started playing the game. Because they're like so used to the way their character functions in their combo games, and all of a sudden you're going into this and you're just like,
It's like playing a whole different game.
This is like going from playing All-Star Battle R for JoJo's Star Adventure to Heritage for the Future, and then going, what is going on?
That's what it feels like sometimes. Torque is managing to kind of find his footing. But Dabundis, unfortunately, not having access to his original character. Oh, gonna get the parry there.
Gets the wall jump. Ooh. Catching with the up strong.
Right now, Torque gonna be getting the advantage, gonna clap, and that's just gonna be right it. Oh my god, the lack of thank you music. I'm so used to there being the da 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 da. There's nothing. It's ominous. But I wonder where we will be going for game 2. Are we going back to Merchant?
I mean, as an alternative, I can't speak for any sort of mental thing in this game. Treetop Lodge exists.
It does exist. But you know, honestly, at this point, you know, it's one of those brackets where it's like just kind of try and have fun with it. It's not meant to be too serious.
At least it's the newer version of Treetop Lodge. It doesn't look
true.
All sin. I feel like Torque is trying to play a little passive just to force these mistakes on Dabundis, especially because it seems like they're not able to follow up as well like they normally would. with
Yeah.
Wrastor. Like they can't tech chase with F tilt as much. I haven't seen a single down tilt from them, and Kragg Rock being a like multi-hit health object is very interesting. But again, Dabundis not being able to play the character that he's used to, and I'm seeing like no picking up rock like at all. He's like a full stock. He's full stock behind and still struggling to get his footing. And there's stock 2 just pulling straight down and then up strong.
Yeah, oh, we're getting this combo started yet again.
Getting the slipstream out on the top flat. Now Dabundis is actually able to get some footing going. Wrastor is at kill percent right now. All it takes is like a Baron up strong.
Oh, that's gonna do it. The
down
call
strong.
out.
Dealing straight out. Not able to tech.
Torque's gonna win that 2-0. Oh, pretty quickly.
Up next is the set we just watched, apparently, Dabundis versus ThrownOrc. This has certainly set the expectation for how early access bracket's gonna go.
Yeah.
I feel like some players are gonna be able to adapt really well, especially if their characters are mostly unchanged and we're plushies. But I feel like this is going to be one of those things where you have one player who's going to be fumbling, especially with these early brackets. You're going to have one player fumbling and the other one just like figuring out their character and running with it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm distracted because I know there's controller issues going on right now, and my TO brain is like, I need to help. I need to help.
Where's Giga?
I don't. They said they were going to their hotel first. So it looks like we've got ShrUg versus Rice up next. Since we got a few stream matches in the queue. But I'm sorry if I'm kind of distracted today. My brain is wired and I'm like, oh god.
I completely forgot I signed up for this. I wasn't expecting to commentate at noon.
You signed up for EA? No, I thought you signed up for Workshop.
No, I meant commentary.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting to commentate at noon because I just completely forgot. And I'm like, I'm always down to commentate. I was just like, wait, now? Now?
Yeah, I know. I told you if you were needed, and you were needed because
I'm very appreciative of it.
You're probably going to be seeing a lot of Shark Girl today.
Just Shark. Just
Shark.
Shark is fun. Yeah, I like commentating. I like talking. I thought it was a good idea to sign up for, well, multiple slots, and I will be commentating with ThrownOrc later, and then for top 12
Casual Scrub.
Casual Scrub.
We are getting this keyboard figured out. Hopefully it works.
Okay.
I see the council over there of MSBA, Menace, Penguin, Starbos. I just wonder what they're talking about.
Right. So these are two MVDA players, right?
Yes, ShrUg MD and Rice VA. We just had that crew run. That was such a great way to kick off the day, and then now we're going into this.
We're going into the grimiest, nastiest gameplay you've ever seen. And I feel like everybody's going to pick Wrastor thinking that he's broken because he's got the single hit nair. Wrastor's weird. I don't know what to tell you.
It is a godsend.
Torque, for good luck.
Don't throw your children.
I will always throw my children.
That's rude.
Look at me. Look at who I am. You know me. This is who I am.
So yeah, this is gonna be like a probably pretty scuffed, but hopefully people are still able to have a good time.
Does Maypul have drill dare? That's my question.
No.
Unfortunate. Should have. He's drilled dare. I just want my actual melee fox. So what are the things that we have to look out for Maypul in this?
Lily does not activate if you walk up to her. I believe it is you have to be in hit stun for Lily to hit you. So that, like, if you're especially used to how Lily works now, because a lot of these players started like 2020, 2022.
Let's.
You have
Lily's also a lot slower to come up. Lily's a lot slower to come up. And spawn a lot faster too, it seems.
Yeah, that dash attack also had like little to no head lag on it.
We're gonna be seeing a lot of stuff. ShrUg looking like he's getting a little better idea of Wrastor aerials than we saw from before, unfortunately. Wrap on deck 8. Wrastor strong attacks still have mad end lag, at least. We have something to look forward to.
Rice trying to go for that up air there, unfortunately not able to connect it.
That hit from that high up? The forward strong cut from caught from basically above ShrUg's head. That was insane.
That was insane.
And up air killing because Wrastor's light attack. Hey, Judge Grouse is playing Black Sugar. Actually seeing a bit of delay. People are still trying to get used to Wrastor Nair, it seems.
Yeah, now if people are able to get used to that, that is probably like one of the scariest moves in this patch.
I think the thing I'm genuinely afraid of is a Rano main realizing what's going on with Wrastor, and then we're just gonna be terrified. All of a sudden, you get the scariest sexy Nair in the game and an airspeed.
Yeah, there's a reason they changed it.
There's a reason they changed it twice.
Yeah, it used to be. It was a 3-hit, and then they changed it to a 2-hit.
Still sitting at relatively even percents if you think about it in the long run. But that up strong is going to take it. Rice sitting on their last stop, on his last stop.
Oh, tries to go for the F strong, but not quite landing it.
Really needs to be going for down strongs here instead. They will kill a lot earlier.
Oh, gonna get the wrap, and that will do it.
That would have killed about 30% earlier, I'm gonna say. Seeing a lot of coverage from this platform. Maypul is able to shark you really well with that up there, even through those early access. A lot of these schools remain the same over the test of time. Trying to preemptively dare to cover something, and ShrUg is nowhere near. It looks like Lily is able to wrap regardless if you're in hit stun or not. That's what it looked like. That was interesting. And then Rice completely melting that stock. Wait, hold on. Treetops is starter stage.
Yeah. I mean, they're all starters. There's only 5 of them.
There's only 5 stages. We get Treetop, was it Treetop, Forest?
Treetop, Merchant, Rockwall, Armada, and Fire Capital. But it's not the Fire Capital we're familiar with.
Yeah, it's the weird triplat Fire Capital where it's got one big platform on the right?
Yeah. It's a biplat.
A biplat?
Yeah.
It is 2 platforms?
Yeah.
It was a 3rd.
It's 2.
Spider looks weird. And they're taking it back to Treetop. I guess it's the closest you can get to a neutral stage because it looks a lot wider. I don't know if that's just me like going crazy. It looks a little wider than it is normally.
Maybe.
I think it's just the scaling that was used or whatever. I'm not sure. We're seeing just a lot of nickel and dime pokes coming for the 2 of them. The F-Strong not catching.
Oh, I see a certain someone.
Yep, I see.
Oh, yeah, no, that does just wrap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up.
That's terrifying.
In exchange, oh, the reverse hit!
It wraps whenever you're near it in exchange for not touching you at all, which removes a lot of the interaction that we normally see from Maypul nowadays. Gets the Nair as the DI mix up. They're even percents. Lily on the top plat. Rice has got to really push to get these marks on more if they want to, like, if he wants to like exploit Lily like that. Still getting another mark. We're seeing a lot more of it.
Oh, accidental pause!
They're kind of molded. I don't know.
It was a goof, a gaff. It was a goof, a gaff.
Do we make fun of Gigo Bonzer mid-set while Bryce versus ShrUg is going on?
We'll wait till we're done.
Wait until we're done. ShrUg is able to get that second stock going and is covering really well. Actually was able to catch with the Nair.
Oh, tries to go for just uppercut, but doesn't quite get it.
Sitting comfortable with an extra 42%. Gets the side special, tries to go for an up strong when up special definitely would have done it. Still not catching.
Looking rough.
Does Maypul up air not rise as much?
Maybe. Oh my God, ShrUg's gonna take it.
ShrUg's gonna take it, sitting neck and neck.
You know, I'll just stay till the set is done.
Yeah.
Blame the weather.
And now we get Merchant Port. It's going to be really interesting to see how these two relatively fast characters are going to be interacting with the changes that we have at hand. These platforms are a lot smaller, so Nair will actually just cover that full plat.
Yeah, and like ShrUg coming out swinging right now.
Yeah, getting a lot of use out of this. Nair's just sending straight out, going for a very weird forward strong Nair.
He's trying to get that early kill, but right now, Rice clawing his way back just a little bit.
Good patience from ShrUg, drifting out to the side.
Trying to go for there. Unfortunately, it's not the drill.
Playing very preemptively here.
We see
gets the slipstream out and almost was able to cover it. Now there's slipstream at the top. Patiently sitting there. Doesn't have to worry about Lily at all to like cover landings. Gets the forward strong.
You know, just sharking that side plat.
Hey.
But the uppercut's just gonna do it.
Actually getting some nice percent here. 39%. Still going 49. Seeing some strong attacks held at ledge. Open Spidey is playing Rivals of Aether.
That's probably Spidey just trying to get us out working. ShrUg trying to go for the clap, but he's just taking this game and running away with it. Rice wouldn't have been able to make it back from that. Oh, can I get the parry? That doesn't remove Mark in this build.
Parry doesn't remove Mark in this build.
So many good changes were made later on.
I have to deal with a Maypul in my scene now. And the idea that if it got any of the tools that Maypul has in this build, I would be miserable for the rest of my days. Sure, Lily seems a lot slower, but also it can't be removed.
Rice looking for a sign to take ShrUg's second stop, but we're gonna have the landing and come out, and the down strong comes out. Ripple on deck.
Sitting at kill percent, but it could just really be anything, and able to
gonna go high, but gets called out with the sweet spot. And with that, I'm gonna hop off. Mr. Giga Dragon is gonna hop on in my stead. I'm gonna go make sure things are not melting.
Let's go New York. Actually, no, you're from Long Island. Upstate moment. You're cringe. Can't even believe we're from the same state and you still have to be worse than me. Your mic's not on.
On? Oh,
no,
there it goes.
There you go.
Yo, what up? Here I am. I'm late. Oops. The other New York tri-state carpool was late, so we got caught in the rain. But I'm here now, and we're here to watch early access singles, and it's going to be really, really fun.
I've seen two Rastors fumble their way to victory.
Yeah.
And I'm dying inside.
Yeah.
There's so many tools that this character has that you could just run away with, and it's like watching children play with blocks.
I don't know how early access this is. Is this like full early access?
There are 6 characters available. Maypul does not have. Maypul does not have Drill Dare. Wrastor has a single hit nair.
Okay.
Kragg has health.
It's that far back.
Yeah, it's that far back. Infinite Pillar. It looks like we're seeing Bicycle versus Nard. This might be a
controller check, I
this
imagine.
Is button check, I think.
Something like that. But yeah, I've never played during early access. I played around the time that Claren was introduced. That's when I started playing. And then from there, I just basically winged it.
Meanwhile, I didn't start playing until the end of 2019, which is
That's a long time ago now.
That was a time. It's been 5 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost been 5 years at this point. This game has come a long way, and this bracket will definitely show that a little bit. Is as if the funky animation. I bet you've been enjoying the funky animations.
Oh my gosh.
The Wrastor slappa, the F tilt.
So the F tilt got me. Kragg dare.
Oh
got
yeah,
me.
Kragg dare is funny.
He just looks like he's just going. He's like, be gone.
Smack a you.
Are your spikes A or a?
Oh, it's so stupid.
This is mine now.
Is yours now?
It's not mine.
You stole it from
I
Nemi?
stole it from Nemi.
Honestly,
I gave Torque my little shark plush.
A fine trade.
So
you are what we call in the business a businesswoman.
a businesswoman. I sell things to people and then I take them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stonks.
This is acquired assets. Something like
What
that?
is their name?
Ogre Pun.
I didn't know if you gave them a nickname or something, but fair enough.
Ogre-pun.
That is Ogre Pun.
Ogre
That's
Pun.
true.
How could I do that?
How could you do that?
Your name is Steve now. How do you feel? Same thing.
It's kind of messed up. Not gonna lie.
You're Steve now.
I don't want to be Steve though.
You're like little guy in on the office.
Little
shirt.
guy? Are
You're
you
going,
sure?
You're going on. I mean, horizontally, you're pretty little.
All right, fair enough. But like, you don't gotta come at me like that. All right.
You wish you were. You wish you were me.
What are you talking about?
I'm big horizontal. You're a little horizontal.
I guess. Fair
Sure,
enough.
you got a foot on me in height. Who cares?
Semantics at this point. I got into the venue. Nemi at me on my phone when I was saying hi to people, and then she was like, "Come do comms." I'm like, "Okay." So I have not had a moment to chill, but I'm having a great time already.
I'm having a good time. The tradition going to an out-of-state local or regional or major, and then still playing friendlies with the people that are at your locals.
Yeah.
I go up to shot glass and I'm like, you now sit at the table.
Sit
we're
with
playing.
me. We're
We're
playing.
doing this because, like, of course I'm going to do that. I'm trying to weed out like a lot of my problems, and might as well do that with somebody who knows a lot of my bad habits.
Yeah.
I would have done it with you, but you decided to be an hour and a half late.
I didn't want to be an hour and a half
You
late.
did.
We still got up at like 7 a.m. to drive down.
Where the heck are you?
We're on Long Island. I'm on Long Island. Actually, most
You
of us.
drove today?
Yeah, we drove today.
See, that's your problem.
Well, we're staying the night. We're staying the day after, but we're gonna leave tomorrow morning.
I got here like 7 o'clock last night. Went out to dinner, had fish taco, fought for my life in the bathroom for like an hour and a half, and now I'm here. I got here on time.
Oh no!
I had a nice breakfast this morning. I had some eggs. I had some biscuits. I got some water. I took my meds.
Let's go.
Medicated moment. Let's go.
Medicated. Let's go. You'd love to see it. Take your meds, kids.
Drink water.
Drink
Eat food
water.
Eat
Water's
food with your
important.
Meds. Eat food with your meds. It's really good for
Look
you.
at me. Water is important. Hydrate.
Hydrate or
right now.
Hydrate or dihydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate is good.
You've never heard
I've
that?
never heard that one.
I've been
no.
reciting that since 2019. Wow.
Time really flies.
I'm 22.
Yeah.
That hurts. That hurts.
I'm going to be 24 in 2 months.
You're old.
What?
You're practically geriatric.
All
Look
right.
at these bones.
What are you talking about? Nobody on stream can see the bones.
Nobody on stream can see the bones.
That's fine.
They're looking at the setup. They're figuring it out.
Bicycle versus Nard.
Bicycle versus Nard. The wizards are figuring out the machinations.
The
How do you-
machinations of Rivals. Even back then, it was still a mystery of getting controllers to work. Arguably more so, because I think early access had some finicky stuff.
Correct.
With how controller
such
works.
as non-built-in GameCube support.
True.
So they've been trying to get Delphinitive to work this entire time, and I'm honestly, for that reason alone, I'm glad I didn't sign up for early access. Not early access. Yeah, early access. Aside from the fact that I get to commentate with you, my least favorite New Yorker.
My least favorite New Yorker.
Shake my hand.
Wow.
That's not true. You're not my least favorite New Yorker.
Aw.
You're like second.
I can respect that.
Sometimes I look in a mirror and I go, wow, how'd this happen?
Don't say that about yourself. That's my friend you're talking about.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, actually, my least favorite New Yorker is ZB because he's in Albany.
True! You're so real for that. ZB, if you can hear me. Oh!
As a fellow capital regioner or whatever, yeah, why do we live there? Why did we live there? Or
I don't
in
know.
my instance, I'm so glad I'm in Western New York now. Rochester's the best. Let's go Rochester.
Yahoo.
I'm repping the Spirit Room. To all my Rochester homies, please go to the Spirit Room. It would
Let's
make me
go.
very happy.
That'd be hype.
It's a little curio shop like type.
Oh.
I didn't get to drag you there.
No,
I
you
have to
didn't.
drag you there.
I just need to go to Rochester again. I haven't gone in a couple of years now.
I mean, there hasn't been a tournament.
reason to,
Like, there
yeah.
hasn't been a reason. There was supposed to be a tournament, and I'm still not sure whether it's happening. We did Denny's Cup last year, and a few notable
Yeah.
people came out to that, notably Rook, and you didn't show.
I
Wasn't told anything.
I was not told a thing, and Rook doesn't sponsor me anymore.
Rook, at that time, Rook did sponsor
He
you.
did. He did sponsor me at that time.
ratio L.
Wawa! The Wawa tag. Wawa's tag.
Oh, Wawa's the gas station. Never mind. Hold on.
Yeah. Wawa's tag.
Every
repping
single
the-
time I say a blah 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 as a like vocal stem or whatever,
Yeah.
and every single time I do it to some players, I get this Twitter video that just says "trans girls be like," and it's just a robotic voice with an image of the Wawa gas station. Why are they on Aether Rockwall? This is a button check. This has to be a button check.
Yeah, it's a button check.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, what are they cooking?
What on earth?
They are cooking something foul, diabolical.
I
It
wish
is
that-
stinking up the whole venue.
Whoever is working on the game right now, do this for me. You should have the Rockwall pillars function like Kragg pillar, and if you're standing on them when they get broken, you get put in a special vault.
That is so mean.
It would be correct.
No, it wouldn't. That wouldn't be correct.
Also, why isn't there a rune that gives Kragg the Rockwall pillars instead of his normal one, so you get the 2 platforms
Yeah.
above?
Yeah, honestly.
be
Well,
awesome.
Abyss didn't exist back then.
It didn't exist back then, but now I'm saying it's 2024. We do what we
Make
want.
it happen.
Make it happen. There are still some runes of the game that are redundant because the changes actually got put into the
Yeah,
game, like
they did.
Flare and Tipper Stun on down special.
Yeah.
Take it off. Thank
Take it
you.
off? Good.
Thank you.
There you go. I was going to say that I didn't know if that was Aether or not because, like, there's no particles anymore on the sides.
I constantly look at the bottom to see the B or the A.
Ah, yeah. That would do it. Oh, Old Fire Capital.
Yes, Old Fire Capital with a weird platform.
Ooh.
Was that a thing like when you started playing?
No, it wasn't. It was long gone by the time I started playing.
But when you started playing, it was still the weird stage thing with Sylve where Forest Floor was always the doubles variant?
Yes, it was like that.
So Forest Floor was like banned for everyone?
Yeah, for a while.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, we're getting into the set here. Nard versus Bicycle. Merchant Port start.
Actually getting some actual use out of
cool.
Wrastor Nair.
Oh, funny Nair, the washing machine, kind of.
No, not the washing machine.
No, the
single
washing
hit.
machine is different. He's
Oh.
on the other side of the character select.
Forsburn.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually don't know much about Forsburn. You pointed out Clone earlier. What was going on?
Clone is super clone.
Clone is always super clone.
Clone is always super clone. It can attack independently,
Oh my gosh.
and it's kind of comedy.
Uh,
There's a lot of quirky stuff about Forsburn way back when.
what
Oh yeah,
the
look
heck
at that.
is that up strong?
His parry is also really funny. He does like
Yeah,
into
the
this game.
spinning a towel
Yeah.
type stuff. Forward strong is still the same. Down strong is still the same. What was going on with that up strong?
Whoa!
Though? Jesus Christ!
Show me the sex kick. Show it to me. Show me it, Wawas.
He did it.
Yes.
He did it a couple times
No.
at the very
Yes.
beginning. Yes. Let's go there. Hitfall that. Hitfall that. Come
Yeah.
on. I know you're playing a floaty, but just start hitfalling there.
Oh, make it work.
Make it work.
Ah.
Not able to get the scraw.
Oh, there's no up clap there.
It's a jump cancel dash attack there. Just like feeding. This is two characters that
They're
need
both
to get their
spaghettiing a little
kills.
bit. They're both trying their damnedest.
Imagine if all of your kill
Whoa.
confirms went through combos and your only raw kill move puts you into 1,000.
Why they spawn over there?
Oh yeah, respawn platforms are port specific.
Oh, that's funny. That's comedic.
This is like Melee for babies, and by that I mean it was programmed by babies.
It was programmed by a singular baby.
Singular baby.
Singular baby being Dan. Is that kill? No.
No. At 82%
Oh,
center
yeah.
stage. What were 82% after
Listen,
the hit?
okay. Zetterburn kills you at 0 in this game. I don't trust anything.
That's true. I'm waiting for Wrastor dash attack to kill off the top.
Whoa! I'll be at 179. Wrastor's not good.
Wrastor's the best, actually.
It's not looking like it.
Nah, it's just that every player who touches him suddenly develops the vision.
They develop the torque disease.
The torque disease.
Where they just clap randomly. It's chronic.
See, the problem is that you haven't ascended, so you don't see the break the targets.
Ah. Yeah. I'm just not deep enough into the disease.
The disease. All of a sudden, your vision blurs, everything goes red, and you just start seeing hurt boxes that aren't
Wrastor
there.
Fair at 200, still not killing. Wrastor Nair at 212, still not killing. Bicycle with a cheeky smile on his face the whole time.
I'm waiting for this dash attack to kill. I'm waiting. Is Wrastor dash attack jump cancelable the whole time?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh, I'm a Wrastor main.
Nair! Yeah!
Woo!
They did it.
220. Still behind in terms of stocks, and that is Clone jumping at the very top.
Yeah, that's Clone jumping up the very top. You can activate smoke while Clone is still off attacking someone else.
That is amazing. Can you?
And it is so funny.
You can still combust Clone, right?
Yeah, you can.
Bless.
I think you have to not be doing another action, but I think you can just do it.
That is awesome. There are so many cool characters in this game, and they decide to make them both cringe and cool at the same time. What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
What did Dan do to this game?
Like, I'm very happy with a lot of the sprite art changes in this game, but also looking at some of these old Forsburn up strong, or even his parry animation, I'm like, this is so beautiful. For its time, it was really good.
Yeah.
Why does Orcane look that ugly?
Oh no, bro. Don't say that to him. He's a young lad.
He aged well, but still poorly at the same time.
Yeah. Bicycle taking game 1 here pretty convincingly, living to ungodly amounts of percent.
And very accurate for his water nature. Orcane looks like a sopping wet cat.
Okay.
Got a problem?
No.
Do you agree?
I do agree. I just wasn't expecting it.
This is me you're talking about.
I know. I'm just surprised we haven't seen... Have you seen Orcane yet?
I have not seen Orcane.
I'm surprised we haven't.
It's been Wrastor Kragg, Wrastor Maypul, and now Wrastor Forsburn.
Interesting. I know Bicycle did play around this time, and I think he did play both Fors and Orcane still, but I don't remember.
Looks like he's going with the full Fors, which makes sense because your ice climbers with teleports, mini ice climbers with teleports, a actual decent fall speed, air speed, and movement
as a treat.
And also, you don't have the worst short hop fast fall in the world.
Yeah. However, a lot of the really good Forsburn buffs that he got over the years to his recovery are not present.
So he doesn't get his double jump back in Smoke, I imagine.
Yep.
He doesn't get his double jump back with Empowered Neutral Special, I'm going to guess. He can only up special 1 more time instead of 2?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Doesn't matter because, he stole the War Crime character.
He's not a War Crime. He's not in this. Not as much in this. I think he was like... I don't remember. I didn't play during early access, but I think Forsburn was mostly fine around this time. I think it was Kragg that was the big issue around this time.
Which is insane. Watching Dabundis play Kragg, and he was fumbling the entire time. Ooh, gets the straw.
The tiniest straw, the quiet one, is it?
Size for this. There is no actual audio in this game if you pretend. There's a singular hit and whiff sound, and that's it.
Which is true. There's no audio in any game if you pretend.
Those who shut their ears to the world or something. Living a life of ignorance.
Yeah.
Full hop, double jump
down air.
Full hop down air, baby.
Full hop down air. There it is again. Oh, full hop back air. No, that was short hop. I'm stupid.
See, now that I think about it, Claren really is just early access Forsburn.
I'm not gonna ask what that means. I'm just not, for the sake of commentary.
For the sake of commentary.
Game was relatively even, but Bicycle taking a decent stock lead here. Doing a really good job at controlling all this space with Smoke.
Good DI off that forward strong. And
no
not covering with the up clap. not going for it.
They're trying it. This is what I'm talking about. It's the torque disease.
It's the torque disease, and nobody knows how to cover landing.
What? You're taunting on the plat?
That's the second time that Bicycle's done that, by the way.
Has it? I didn't
yes.
even notice the first time.
He got hit the first time. It was on the top left plat.
Interesting. Bicycle is BMing this early into the early access bracket.
You're a stock up on the character that didn't kill you until 230%.
I guess that's fair.
That's what people do against me as Sylv, and I'm just like, this is deserved.
The Nair zone. Oh, I forgot up
dying to up special.
Kind of nice.
When I first started learning how to play this game, it was against my friend Andrew, and it was literally just Sylv Forsburn all the time, and he killed me with up special like twice, and he was super proud of it.
Funny. Yeah, it's hard to do.
It's really fun when you get it, especially
Nice
if you're
weight
good
on
at
that
catching
back
those
air.
habits and getting the two stock.
Yeah, Bicycle getting a convincing 2-0 off of that.
Forsburn's a heavyweight?
Forsburn's a heavyweight?
No. Wrastor just saw it.
Thank you for the water. Oh my god.
I asked very nicely, and by that I mean in all caps, I said, "Water, please."
Did you add them on Discord? Is that what you did?
No, I texted them.
Oh, okay.
I texted her.
Oh. Wow, there it is.
Yes. I forgot to. I have a new phone number. Yeah. You know.
Well, yeah, I know.
Look at this deranged.
I know. You showed it to me. You showed it to me while you were drunk.
All right, the entire Twitch audience is going to see your face. Come on.
Focus, damn it.
Focus.
All right. It's not gonna, but
Womp womp.
you can see most of it.
He's deranged. He came up to visit for a monthly like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. It was a very fun time. I enjoyed it a lot.
How do you like the fit, by the way?
It's a good fit.
See, this is like a normal tank top, but I don't like how the like straps frame my shoulders, so I just wear it with the jacket. I'm overheating, and I'm also repping Spirit Room.
That's kind of sick.
So.
MSB bucket full of biscuits.
Oh
this is going to be bad, I think.
Considering that Bucket plays zoners and is very proud to play zoners.
Has Bucket played early access before?
I mean, I think this is winners round 2, so I'm gonna hope.
Oh, it is winners quarters. Okay, so he has a little bit. He did probably win his first round.
This is the button check.
Yeah, his bucket check. Bucket check.
Bucket
there
check.
he is. He's up there. What? Oh, every single trigger and thing was dodge.
Oh God.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh! Look at this.
Yeah, because you have to
set everything manually.
Yeah, you sure do, because there was no tag controls back then.
Disgusting.
Yeah, tags were just names. There wasn't controls tied to them.
You're not able to set sensitivities either.
Yep. It's been a long time. This game has come a far way.
Freaking.
Now we're seeing no Wrastor, Kragg, Orcane.
It's 2015, right?
Is it 2015?
It's
no.
2015. It's
2016, I want to say. Or 2017. I don't remember. I don't know when Abza and Edelis were put into the game. I know Rano and Clarion were 2018, I think.
No, Shovel Knight was 2018.
Was it? Oh, no, it was Sylvan Clarion early 2018.
Sylvan Eliana.
What? I'm so tired.
Drink some water, it'll help.
It will help. Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to hold down the...
Remember, kids, drink water.
Ugh.
Oh, also there's a, little cough, but...
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is good to know.
I've just been doing it anyway because I don't care. I'm evil.
Fair enough.
Sippy.
Are we going to Air Armada or Rockwall?
I hope neither.
Rockwall.
You should pick the random button. Hope for the best.
You should pick the random button. MSB's mashing. Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering what the heck Bucket was doing on Forsburn. The Orcane makes a lot more sense. And that was a ferret zero. That was a ferret zero. Oh my gosh.
The game is over. If MSB is not... Actually, it's either Penguin or MSB who's first seed in this tournament.
MSB has to be first seed. He's like...
There's literally no way he's not.
MS...
Oh yeah, look at old down smash.
Oh, wait, old... Do it again, come on.
Yeah, that was down smash where it had no end lag on it on top of no startup.
Oh my god.
It was kind of funny.
Kragg
they can do it as much as they do Kragg down tilt. Okay.
Up air killing off the top. MSB is the Paul Rudd of the rival scene.
What does that mean?
On aging.
Okay. No, up air killing, pretty reasonably there. Pillar doesn't have health.
Pillar does not have health. Rock
He's
does
coming
have
in.
health. You're
Oh,
walking
no.
up slowly with a rock in hand. There's
He's
no
coming in.
There's no hitbox on rock pickup. I forgot that was a recent change that they did like last year. It helps Kragg's combo game so much.
Oh yeah, the Nair plane.
The washing machine.
The washing machine. In the
parry
flesh.
and the forward strong not killing.
Yeah, forward strong was really weak back then. Also, the funny down smash.
The funny down.
Yeah, where he does the ooh.
Awooga. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, the Edel is
He
down
does the
strong.
ooh.
DK Awooga.
Oh, he tried to do it
tried
again. The extension off the pillar. Bucket holding their own surprisingly well despite being killed at literally 50.
Literally 50 and if I recall, literally 0
Yeah.
the first time.
Oh.
This is Orcane. This is like untweaked. This man is purposely not just. What are you doing?
He's on a marathon. Let him finish.
Kragg buffs that I
Yeah.
significantly remember because they happened when I started. It was right after I started playing the game and I was still staying at my sister's apartment. They boosted Kragg's run speed.
Yeah, they sure did. A very solid first game from MSB.
Look at the glee on this man.
Immediately
this is a
showing
happy
that he was trained here. He knows this land.
man is now 7 years younger. It looks the same.
He knows this land better than most. This wretched, horrid world. Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
That side B was so cool. Let him cook. Wait. Bucket taking a decent lead here. Oh wait, old
Infinite
Kragg pillar where
pillar.
there's no anti-ZB measures.
Anti-CV measures. That makes sense. Washing machine there.
The washing machine.
Best anti-air in the game.
The best anti-air in the
The SD.
the best air movement in the game as he shatters down below the blast zone. Oh, no.
Trying to get the follow-up. Doesn't hit that far.
I love down smash. I love Orcane down smash. Woo!
Is there any difference between former Orcane down smash and current?
Yes, the end lag is significantly more, but that is about it.
Based. Oh, the parry? Not able to get the back air? Covering on platform with bubbles.
They're just having a nice tea party.
Oh my gosh, this is before the bubble. This is before the bubble hit stun nerfs.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot about that because they're all individual projectiles, so
Yep.
it's gonna be really funky to DI out of those.
It's gonna be really funky, and also you get like true combo follow-ups. We saw with the neutral special. Bucket wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, Bucket surviving a decent bit to 170 there. Still got almost a stock up in terms of percent, but it's just a matter of sealing out this kill.
I was about to ask if Puddle could break pillar, and then immediately saw
Yeah,
Bucket
you
try
immediately
parry.
There's also no indicator on the armor on Kragg side B. It's just there.
We know.
Yeah, we know. But
know.
like,
The
uh-oh, he's dead.
the folks
Never
at home
mind.
do not know.
The folks at home. Dude, trades in this game are so funny. It
Oh
feels
my
like
God.
they're so delayed from what they actually are.
It's the way that hit pause is in this game. I think that's also messing people up who are like very used to
Yeah,
hit
the
falling
DI
everything. Because if all of a sudden your timing's messed up and you're not hit falling like you normally do,
Yeah.
and your entire gameplay
Your
falls
bones
apart.
don't work like they used to, you know?
Yeah, no.
Dude, like, what is that? That smash is so funny.
Perfect balance.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Die.
Still has the air dodge, but doesn't tack.
No attack on that. And I don't know if
Is
that was it.
is wall teching like still a thing? Like you know what I mean?
I know wall teching is a thing. I think it's changed slightly, but I don't remember how. I don't know if you can buffer it, is the thing.
It's the two things I'm curious about is the buffer or whether or not getting sent away from wall is something you can still tap.
I don't know. I'm not the person to ask about that, but I feel like yes on the teching like along the wall instead of like directly on it. But I'm not sure because when I first started playing, ceiling teching was not a thing. So I don't know. Like, Ceiling Tech was not a thing until, like, Shovel Knight was out, and that's so funny to me. Early access definitely had a lot of things. Get off your phone.
I'm literally just pinging everybody saying that comms are going.
I know. I'm kidding. I know. I'm kidding. I kid. So we got what looks to be Elkies and Real Man coming up after this.
Oh.
Old school Maypul on a person who played old school Maypul back then is going to be really funny to watch. Fun fact, I also found this out a couple years ago, I think. Maple Drill was fully coded, but never fully implemented. I think it was in like literally one build.
Awesome.
And I don't think it was released to the public. I think.
Yeah, no, she has like the normal.
Yeah, she has the normal like root out of the ground. Wait, is Fat Lily in this? Wait,
No.
Fat Lily isn't?
No.
Is this okay? So we're not that far back. But
Thing about Lily doesn't hit you normally.
yeah.
If you are marked, you get wrapped regardless,
Oh.
and does hit you normally.
Okay.
Lily is also slower to come out,
Okay.
but faster to place.
Mm-hmm.
The boost on Maple Up Air seems to be less. It's just something I picked up.
Okay. Maple Uppy is single hit, and that's funny.
Maple Up is single hit, and it's terrifying.
It's
and
so funny.
Now that we have somebody who actually knows what she's doing.
Yeah. We're gonna see that, and it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the build with Fat Lily or not. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so when you feed Lily a seed, if you fed them 3 seeds, I think, they would be Fat Lily, and they'd be stuck on the stage, and then I think they'd do like a physical hit. I don't remember what was different about her, but I think she stayed regardless from multiple hits. I don't remember off the top of my head. But if we see Fat Lily, that's so funny. I want to see Fat Lily.
You're a dork.
Damn, that's crazy. I just got called a dork in
On stream.
Hen's DMs. That's kind of wild.
Well, I mean, it has a point.
I guess so. Fair enough, I suppose. But like, you didn't gotta do that to me. That's just tough.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You're like a real life number 2 pencil.
That's so mean. Why would you say that? I've actually heard. That's
I
so
love and
sad.
respect you.
I hate you.
Most people do.
Damn, that's crazy.
I know, right? The flowcharted responses.
We're too used to each other. And
We
it shows.
really are. And this is like the first time we've ever come together.
it
And
really
we're doing
is.
it on early access singles.
Yeah, we're doing it on early access singles. Oh, I forgot to ask, how was the MDVA crew battle? How did that go?
Maryland won.
Okay.
It was like up 2-0. I saw bits and pieces of it, but I got here in the middle of it.
Maryland won. Who was Starbos on Maryland?
I can't recall.
Oh. I was going to say, I think it was, what I was looking at was pretty one-sided for one side. Whichever side had Starbos on it was about to schmurder.
Yeah, I saw Tico go on a tear on Troupple and then lose
Interesting.
instantly.
Okay. I'll have to ask about that later, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'll have to check it out as well.
So this is Real Man Elkies. This is going to be funny. I don't know if Real Man played around this time. He might. No, I don't think he played that far back. I remember him from back when I played, but not that far back. Maybe. I don't know. I could be spreading misinformation, and nobody would know, because nobody knows this archaic game other than like 4 people. There's very few knowledge of the manuscripts of lost time. So much so that you have to go back and read the hieroglyphs to understand what's happening.
True.
The hieroglyphs of Wrastor Smacka.
What?
You are on it.
What do you mean I'm on it?
You are on it. You are
I'm on it. Okay, sure.
Yeah. I'm not saying on what. I'm just saying you're on it.
I'm on Adderall.
Okay. Good for you.
Yes, actually.
Good for you.
Life is about self-love, and that includes getting the medications you need to function.
Elkies Kragg.
Elkies Kragg!
Let's go. We're not going to see... Elkies, you should show us Fat Maypul. Or Fat Lily. No, no, not Fat Maypul. Fat Lily. I didn't mean to say that. If Fat Lily is real in this build, I don't know if they are. I would imagine so.
You have an obsession with Fat Lily. Is there something
Dude, it's so funny, and I don't remember why. She's just chilling. I don't remember why she's funny, but I know she's hilarious. I don't know if she's in this build. And I'm going to be so sad if she
Oh my
isn't.
gosh. Girl barbecue tag.
Girl barbecue
sweet.
tag.
So,
yeah, button check.
oh, it's going to be really interesting, considering that both I and Elkies are rocking the girl barbecue tag and have been...
Oh, on separate control schemes.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because what initially happened was we played Winners Round 2 at Riptide, and she was trying to put in her usual tag of Girl Boss, accidentally hit B instead of S, and I went, yo, Girl Barbecue? And she went, yo, Girl Dinner, and then went Girl Dinner for the entirety of that bracket. And I went Girl Barbecue the entirety of that bracket.
That's awesome. That's
Also, it was so messed up getting 65th to Elkies and Latham.
No, yeah. Riptide was so stacked. I got 9th at Riptide, losing to Soul and who was it? It was Soul and Penguin beating ZB. Like, what? How?
Oh my gosh, no, wait.
Also, this is a Zetter Ditto now? What just happened?
The bit. Everything is for the bit.
Everything is for the
Everything
bit.
is for the bit.
Both of these players are going to show off that Zetterburn can just kill you at 0. And it is so funny. So this is going to be, yeah, this is Treetop Lodge start.
Which, it's been like the main starting stage, which hurts me. It hurts my soul.
Do we know if Gatling is in the game yet? I don't think it is.
I'm not sure. Oh my
Kragg
gosh,
in
the
there.
up tilt.
I forgot about that.
On the bright side, we actually get the smaller sweet spot. It doesn't matter because Elkies is insane.
It don't matter none.
Alright.
She's just pressing up smash. Don't matter.
Going in from the depths of hell.
Oh? No, not gonna kill. Oh yeah, old up air where it's just the top part instead of both the funniest.
Wait, it's only the... Oh,
yeah, it's only the very top of it that's the sweet spot.
Well, yeah, that...
No, it has the side bits.
It
on
still
current.
has the... Oh, you're talking about the extra hit of the late hitbox on the arms. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't have that. It was like, it still has a sour spot.
Well, yeah, it still has a sour spot, but like, what I'm saying is there's a sweet spot on live on the side.
It's insane seeing two Zetterburns past 150%.
And immediately as you say that, both
They
of them
kill each other,
disintegrate into dust. Dude, old Shine animation is so funny. Old Shine and Old Mare are so funny on this character.
Old Fair, too.
Old Fair is arguably a little...
And F-Tilt. F-Tilt was also messing me up. Oh my gosh.
Good Shine.
The Shine at disadvantage of the Hitfall? Or not the Hitfall, the Fast Fall Shine.
The Hitfall at Hitfall? Can you believe it?
Oh my gosh. I should really do it more. And the down strong just blowing up Zetter.
Another down strong from the other Zetter.
I mean, what? Frame 5 might as well.
Oh my god, I forgot how slow the startup of down B is. I completely forgot. It's just like...
Okay, Gatling is a thing.
Gatling is real.
This is before all the Zetter, recovery buffs.
Yeah, no, Zetter's recovery is really, really bad.
I wanna say no pity flip. Also, the animation for side special. Down strong is gonna kill off the top. The animation for pity flip seems to not be there. At least I haven't seen it be used.
Yeah, I don't think you can cancel down B in this build. Dude, I
strong.
forgot about drag down Nair up strong.
Oh my gosh.
That is so funny. There's a lot of funny shenanigans on... Oh. We get the shark back.
This one does have a name. This is Tobias.
Tobias?
Yeah.
I love him.
I don't know why I named all of my plushies after Victorian children.
That's awesome.
My-
We're about to watch 2 Victorian children die
Oh my
brutally
God.
on the front of rock wall.
Please, Mom, may I get a kill confirmed? Please.
It's
I'm
rock
just a
wall. You don't need a
starving
kill
little
confirm, little boy.
My opponent is 170%.
Yeah. You just hit Nair up strong, and that's what you do.
You do need to hit it Nair up strong, but your opponent's dash dancing back and forth, and you whiff, and then you die to down strong.
Good weight on the parry. Okay.
The brain cell. The brain
Whatever
cell.
you say. Also, parry and lag is less now, I think.
Yeah, and it also looked like there wasn't a cooldown.
Yeah, there wasn't as much of a cooldown, I believe.
Say that. We did see elkiies take the last game after
Yeah, dude.
after losing the first stock, but she's not able to even it out here.
elkiies kind of struggling
Getting
with
the
this skill a
parry,
little bit, but not getting the other side of the down strong.
Seeing-
And F-tilt just hitting the guy
Yeah,
off to the
it's
head.
rock wall. F-tilt's a better kill move than forward strong.
It
and I hate
really
that.
is, kind of. Unless you're on fire, because then it kills at 0.
Oh my gosh, the
That was kind
the
of clean.
chain there, the string.
elkiies,
Up tilt.
yeah, elkiies brought this back real quick.
Yeah, like elkiies is terrifying.
Uh-oh.
Used her wall jump. Getting sent off stage again.
Oh no. Dude, like, look at how much startup it has.
The startup also, there's
That's not
no,
a
I didn't notice this. There's no
Die.
ring animation for when you double jump.
Oh yeah.
It's
It's just you gotta guess.
you gotta
hope.
guess. You can't,
You
can't
can still
respond,
see your
and
air
they're
dodge
even
down
again.
there.
You can
but-
see your air dodge, and that's a very good quality of life thing. I'm glad that they did that early, but also,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Not quite gonna do it, but Real
The
Man
sour
has
up air.
her off stage.
The
Oh.
jab, the jab and disadvantage. The
Parry on the shine!
gold star.
Oh my god!
Not able to- not
That
able to
would've
get
been
the up
so
strong. It would've
cool.
been
No,
crazy.
don't. All right. If elkiies hit an up smash off of that chain, oh my god, that would have killed.
Not able to get that parry there. Going a little too early.
It's a little early because it's so much slower in
They're
this
both
version.
just trying to just murder
They're
each
both
other.
just F smashes.
Oh my
They're pressing
God!
smash attacks. They're mashing.
Gatling!
Let them mash.
Let them mash.
Let them cook. Up air, the double up air, doing it.
There is no true kill
Real
confirm.
Man
Only raw
taking
smash
game
attack.
2. Is elkiies gonna swap to Maypul? No, wait.
Maybe.
Yeah, there
All
it is.
right, let's see if Fat Maypul is a thing. Fat Lily.
Fat Lily. We
Fat
both
Maypul-
made it up.
Fat Maypul is a thing. Regrettably.
Don't say that. Don't say that on comms. No.
I can say what I want.
Oh my god. Anyways, elkiies, you better show Fat Lily or else. It would be so funny. I don't remember what's funny about it, but I just know it's there. Yeah, it takes longer to come out.
Yeah, it takes
but-
longer to come out, but also, you can't remove it by walking into
Yeah,
it.
you can't.
I don't even think you can parry it like when it tries.
Yeah, I think it bites sooner for you.
Yeah.
So it's really, really hard to parry.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Dash attack is lagless.
Oh yeah.
Look at it. Look at that unlag. No unlag.
Oh yeah, and tether is
Immediate-
also immediate.
Yeah.
That was around when I played as well. Ooh.
Oh, just
Eat.
not.
Let him eat. No.
Let her eat. Let her eat. Let her cook. Let her
Let her cook.
Oh, the aerial down special is instant. The falling up air.
The falling up air, the classic. What was
you
that?
You can replace Lily?
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot about that.
It also looks like Wrap is a lot less, but yeah, you can
Oh my god.
I think that Real Man tried sliding parry.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that was an attempt at slide parry, and I don't think that was a thing back then.
I don't think sliding parry is a thing. You might, and because of Lily proccing faster. Oh, not able to
not
get
quite
it.
gonna do it. You replanted Lily?
Yeah,
There,
you
it's
did.
2 feet to the left?
Yes, because that's where Real Man went last time. It was
guess
just
so.
a lot more space. I mean, you can just replant Lily whenever you want. Might
Yeah,
as well.
that's true.
I was talking earlier when it was Rice versus somebody.
Yes. Let him eat.
It was Rice versus I can't remember names. Anyway, it was Maypul then, and I was talking about how if the Maypul in my scene, Bagel's friend, had any of these tools, I would quit immediately.
Oh, yeah. I definitely overheard that a little bit.
Yeah.
But, ooh, man. Old Maypul was funny.
Good DI.
good DI. Dude,
Oh my gosh,
elkiies is
attacking
really
towards
good.
elkiies is awesome. Crow barbecue! I guess the nair.
Even back then, that still is a thing. Up B, nair.
Up B nair, up B, up air.
Yep.
And
All
also,
reliable.
Also, I'm pretty sure this is when the baked-in counterplay of the SDI multiplier on up air
Oh,
is up there.
yeah, that's right.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because nair just kills.
Say hi to Tobias. Okay. They're screaming over there.
Okay.
I don't know what about. But
This is gonna work.
yeah, this is gonna work. It's gonna be great. He's chilling.
He's chilling.
Look at him.
The guy.
All right, so we're waiting on the next set here. That was a good set. I think that was winner's quarters. I would imagine so with how close that was.
So.
It seemed like it would be.
Did
I need to ask MSB later what Fat Lily was and if it was ever implemented.
Oh, I did uninstall Twitch.
Because I don't remember. MSB! MSB! No, he can't hear me. Hold on.
Mr. Six Bitches!
Fat Lily, what is it? Fat Lily. Oh!
Womp womp. No Fat
It
Lily.
isn't in this one. What's that? It makes her permanent. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
On the downside, not in the game.
Not in the game, which is unfortunate, but man, it would. The what's that? Oh yeah.
The what?
The Kragg center stage scrolling bug, where you could scroll the screen.
Looks like we're getting...
KuroUsagi versus Bicycle. Or KuroUsagi. I hope I'm...
I think it's KuroUsagi.
I don't know. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not, but I would like to think I am.
Something bunny.
There's a player 4. They've entered. They've entered the scene.
I keep forgetting that my Twitch login is Drunk Twerking Tiger in reference to my college.
That's awesome. That's amazing, actually. All right. So we're still in winners here. This is winners quarters.
Oh, it doesn't exist anymore. Never mind.
Oh,
That
whoops.
was weird.
So we've got KuroUsagi versus Bicycle. We've seen Bicycle already. Did you watch KuroUsagi?
I have not seen KuroUsagi. I did see Bicycle.
Okay.
Forsburn.
Football.
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
I can't log into my Twitch because I have a new phone number.
Oh, when you log in with your phone number.
I don't have the authenticator or the phone. It looks like they're starting here. Or is it button check? It's a
There's button check. Yeah, or they're not starting yet. They're still working on it a little bit. Of course, I'm getting pinged in a bunch of places when I'm on commentary. This always happens. It's never a nod when it happens. Let's see. Okay. This is going to be a funny set. I could feel it. I don't know why, but I'm kind of getting the vibe that this is going to be comedy.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't just quit the game, but did I go off?
I'm trying to get my...
Get off your phone. The set is starting.
This can take between 2 to 4 days.
Okay.
I'm fuming.
That's
molding.
just unfortunate.
I'm actually mad.
Anyways, my bet is they're going to go Fire Capital.
We haven't seen single Fire Capital. We've seen
we not?
we haven't seen any Fire Capital.
Oh, I want to
It's-
see Fire Capital old.
There-
Oh, wait. No!
Oh my god.
I wanted it so badly.
I like the idea that there's locked stages in the game, despite the fact that they just didn't exist.
Well, yeah, they were locked because they were coming soon.
Coming
TM.
soon, yeah.
Yeah.
The early access game, just like Absa and unnamed bear character. I'm sorry.
Unnamed bear character.
Oh my gosh, I just realized how good Forsburn's F tilt is
Yeah.
for this matchup.
Look at how much damage KuroUsagi already took. She is at, or no, I don't even know if it yet.
What is
Sorry.
it, KuroUsagi? I don't know.
I don't know how to say it. But yeah, they're at 91 now.
Let's follow their in-game tag, Kuo.
Kuo. No, good
She's
catch.
moving too fast.
She's moving too fast.
Kuo.
Yeah, this is, dude, old Forsburn was so funny.
I thought smoke camping was a problem in today's day and age.
yeah.
Now I have lung cancer.
Is so much. It's bad still, but it's so much worse now than it was before.
And ice climbers. Don't forget ice climbers.
True. There is ice climbers.
Ice climbers.
And a good down smash from Bicycle, taking the stock there. Oh yeah.
I can't believe we didn't have early access doubles, but you can play you can play as one person if you play fours.
Yeah. I think the Master Hand glitch was also still a thing back then.
The Master Hand glitch?
Yeah, where you would control 2 characters at the same time.
Oh, that was actually just called the Ice Climbers glitch,
Yeah.
I see. Which is still a glitch now, by the way.
Oh yeah, it still is kind of.
If you have GameCube, it's good parry, but
No punish off that. Holding the down smash a little too long.
Oh my gosh, the Kragg.
I love old Kragg rock, dude. It's so funny.
I love every single old Kragg animation.
Yeah, it sinks like a stone. Oh, nice. Nice catch on that, but...
Getting the back air. Back air seems a lot
back air is stronger, but it's way shorter, I think.
It's shorter, and it looks like you can't really use it as tools like you can now. So Kragg is forced to rely on funny washing machine air, which I don't think we've seen a single nair.
Yeah, not one. Almost getting the kill there. Bicycle wanting to seal out the stock, but Kragg just falling out of all of these buttons. If you think Force Cape was inconsistent before, oh my god, you have not seen anything yet.
The bright side is you can still set up for a lot of things because it looks faster. At least up cape.
It is certainly faster.
It also doesn't have the end lag nerf.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the cancel window for other moves is also another thing, I think. But I could be wrong about that. I could be gaslighting. I don't know if that was this build or
I believe
build.
it, but also look at Force's normals. Jesus.
Yeah. Force was definitely one of the characters of all time.
Every single character here feels like a character of all time with the exception of Orcane.
Yeah. Orcane was funny in his own right, though.
He's funny, but it was like funny in the way that Sylva's funny.
I guess
Oh
so.
my gosh, the parry.
Good parry on that, but not really amounting anything off of it.
No, just the way it's sent Kragg rock, the
it
projectile.
Just sends it, like, woo.
Yeah, the projectile homing is worse, which just means Kragg doesn't really get punished.
Even back then, they were still a thing. That's not, yeah.
Is break canceling?
The taunt from Bicycle.
Is there the taunt? Yeah. Bicycle's been taunting this entire time.
Yeah, I know. But, like, at the end of the game, like that, sheesh. We'll have to see how it goes.
See if I can do this.
You're really still trying it.
I want to.
We got another game.
We do have another game, and I can multitask. And
No, you gotta watch and commentate, you silly.
I thought we were gonna watch Kuro just go through the 5 stages of grief going against
Oh my god,
Forsburn.
I forgot about the most important thing about side B. Side B doesn't get pushed back. If you hit it, it just goes further forward. That's why that happened.
Isn't it both right now, where it pushes Kragg back, but increases the momentum of the next one?
You parried the combust!
We've been seeing some insane parries from Kuro and just the worst parry punishes in the world, because parry stun seems to just be less in this.
It is slightly less, I believe, yeah. Getting another combust charge on deck. Bicycle wants to end this quick.
Silver samurai looking color.
I was gonna say, this color looks cool as hell.
It looks really nice.
I kind of like it. Oh, this is not good. Oh, drag down on the up cape. Also, I don't remember if this is like the crazy version of Combust or not. Because I think Combust was like not the radial hitbox. It would just like send in like cardinal directions, I believe.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if this is that build though.
Oh, and the down strong. Kuo sitting on potentially her last stock here.
Yeah, this is not looking good. Well, at least her last stock of winners here.
Yeah.
But trying to make this comeback a little bit, doing some nice tech chasing.
Quick, just start spamming fair, please. I'm begging.
Just start spamming there. Go.
Go.
Fair. That works too.
Kill.
Go forth.
River of blood. Oh.
Oh no, this is not good.
Not able to catch the air dodge.
Bicycle doing a really good job at covering options here. And Kuo is just waiting. She's just waiting, and Bicycle is getting that opportunity to set up smoke some more.
Playing a little too patient. Kragg has a lot of tools to pressure in this, and
nice rock throw.
I I've seen like no down special.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot. Up air, kill in there. Smoke doesn't get cleared on death.
60, smoke doesn't get cleared on
It
death.
sure doesn't, but then again, Force can also destroy his own smoke with hitboxes. So
I did not know that.
yeah, so it's a double-edged sword in that sense. Oh, this
Doesn't really
is
matter when you're constantly going for super
good weight on that. Catching the tech, doing 2 quadrillion %. That F tilt beat the back air. That's dead.
That's death.
Yeah,
Bicycle wins.
immediately.
I kind of really want to see Bicycle like versus MSB.
It'd be really funny.
I really want to see it.
That'd be comedy.
I would actually.
Actually, I think this is the version of Combust that just always sends up and forward,
Oh my gosh.
which is comedy.
Why does Fours always have that problem of things going one way when they shouldn't?
Because that's just how Forz has always been. Because like Forz has always been the character where he's just been like, oh, I'm gonna be the cool, quirky, sneaky archetype, and then he just stabs you, and then you fly into the air. He's very funny. I like Forsburn a lot. Fun fact: Forsburn was who I first played before Sylve came out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all better off having not seen that.
Could you imagine if I stuck to Forz instead of Sylve?
I genuinely think I wouldn't be playing the game right now. You
Oh.
taught no, seriously, you taught me a lot of things when I first started playing. You were the only other like Sylve in the region that was really active.
Aw.
It was just you, me, and Pterodax.
Yeah.
It was all that New York really had, or at least the upstate New York Rivals of Aether Discord had, and that's how I got into the scene. And so literally me being in a VC with you as you taught me how to beast boost, and I'm struggling to do the input because I've never held like
Yeah.
a GameCube controller and played. The first time I played any platform fighter, period, was like a year prior to that, and I barely played.
Aw.
I had was just getting
Yeah,
into,
you were just getting into
I was
it.
just getting into platform fighters during that time. That was when I played SK for the entire summer, and when I started, I bought only the Sylve and Ellie DLC because I was
Yeah.
like, Sylve is really cool, and thought neutral was just short hop fair.
Yep.
Now I know better.
Yeah.
I still short hop fair too much. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
So then I played SK and spam short hop fair.
Elkies MSB, let's go!
Elkies MSB.
This is awesome. Also,
my
thank
God.
you. That means a lot.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
No, seriously.
I know you mean it seriously, but that genuinely means a lot. I appreciate it.
You're my coach. You've influenced a lot of my gameplay, and while
Aw.
I've had other Sylves that I've gone to, you've genuinely
Thank
affected me and
you.
taught me the most about this game, and I'm very thankful.
I appreciate it. I'm glad you took it to heart, and I'm glad you became a better player because
I'm sick.
of it.
I'm sick as hell. Have you been looking at any of the Rochester tournaments
I have not.
recently?
No.
There has been a single tournament where I've gotten less than top 2.
Ooh. That's high.
I'm in a surprise. I'm actually not fully losing on Naomi.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Contender for number 1?
I'm contender for number 1.
That's awesome. Good for you.
I'm really happy about it, and I've also tripled the amount of brackets in the region to begin with, because
Yeah.
it used to just be the ones that were run through RIT every other week and sometimes the monthlies.
Yep.
And now there's ones being held at TCT, the TCT series, thanks to AGN Eclipse, AGN, and people like Scrimblow, Explodey Pan, and I'm running one out of my own house.
Yeah, that's crazy. I need to go to that one.
Yeah. Every other Thursday.
Every other Thursday if I decide to stop by Rochester after work.
No, 'cause that would be the play. You go to Bash on Thursday. You go to the bar with us on Friday, and then Saturday we go crazy. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Something like that.
April 20th is the next monthly, and there's going to be a Bash the same week.
420.
Yeah.
That's hype.
Yeah.
That's hype.
April 20th is going to be the next monthly that is run through RIT, the Crouching Tiger series.
Okay.
And I think it would be really funny if I could convince as many people as possible to go to it, because it's going to be the last monthly it's going to be like the last big tournament in Rochester, because it's a collegiate region, until August.
Yeah.
Unless there's a frame or something in between, because Rochester is a big Melee and 64 scene.
Yeah.
Especially 64. Baba Kanoosh has done wonders for that scene, and I like playing.
I've heard, yeah.
And I want to do the same thing for Rochester in terms of rivals.
Hell yeah.
I wanted Western New York to be something that is viewed in the same way that you have Tampa or Tri-State as a whole, because I don't consider Western New York to really be part of Tri-State. It's a 6-hour drive away from New York City.
It depends on who you ask. It's still the same state, technically. But
it's still the same state, but that's like the equivalent of calling like North Carolina Tri-State.
I was going to say it'd be the same equivalent of NorCal and SoCal.
Yeah.
That'd be, that's probably a better argument in that case, but still. I get where you're coming from on that, though.
With Niceness moving over to AZ and like the shuffle around TOs, I've been trying to convince and teach as many people as I can to play this game.
That's awesome.
There are 8 upstate players here today, including
I heard there are a lot of upstate.
Rochester players, because you're technically.
Well, I'm not.
You're not upstate
anymore, but
actually, I think there's just 8 upstate players in general. We have me, Bagel's friends, Natty Solo. Mirror Magic, Gale for Thought, Shot Glass, a Dead Horse, formerly Fidel formerly
awesome
Fidel
tag.
Cashflow, formerly Dumbboard.
What? That's Fidel Cashflow?
That's Fidel
awesome.
Cashflow. And No Names Were Left for Me, who just made the switch from Edelus to Clarin and is doing really well. And I'm really looking forward to see how a lot of these people do, especially Bagel's friend and Shot Glass. And
it's going to be a fun bracket today.
Shot Glass is right there.
Wow.
They're right there.
Yeah, there they are.
There. Shot Glass is a 6 as hell Forsburn. Bagel's friend is a 6 hell Maypul. I think the only overlap of characters that we have 2 Maypuls.
Interesting.
Yeah, because
I guess that makes sense.
You have a Sylve, 2 Maypuls, a Forsburn, a Clarin, an Ori, a Wrastor, and what am I missing? How do I do this?
In the meantime, MSB entering his inner Virgil state.
Virgil state. Virgil
he has achieved lawn chair status.
Forsburn.
What are you talking about, Forsburn?
No, the 8 characters.
Oh, I say. I was like, what? What are you saying Forsburn for?
Natty Solo. I already said Forsburn. Orcane.
Ah, there you go.
Natty Solo actually has been doing really well. I think got 49th at Genesis, going game 5 with Farbanti.
Okay.
Which, on one hand, Farbanti, don't hate me for this. Sylve Orcane funny.
Sylve Orcane is funny.
Orcane
That's
funny.
true. But I don't know if they were playing Olympia.
Yeah. Farbanti was playing Olympia.
Oh, yeah. Then never mind then.
I don't know anything about the Olympia Orcane matchup.
I don't either. I'll be honest.
I would be a happier person if Olympia was moved from the character selection.
No. I feel like Olympia's fine. She's good and she's annoying when played good, but like I think she's fine. She's in a good spot right now competitively.
Yeah.
If there's any character that I feel like is really, really obnoxious right now, it's Palm.
I would agree.
Palm is, I think, the single most infuriating character in this game to fight.
There was a player I really wish from Rochester that I really wish came up here because she's been doing really well. It's June. She's a very zoning heavy Palm, and I'm waiting for them to start the game, and it looks like they're both away from the chairs. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either. They're thinking about it. Elkies looks like they're going over to stream now, so we'll see. MSB is coming back.
MSB's coming back.
He didn't sit in the lawn chair this time. He unlawn chaired. He unvirgiled.
Unvirgiled.
Unvirgils your Devil May Cry.
She has some of the so June has some of the strongest pressure of any Palm I've seen.
Okay.
But the moment you start invalidating her zoning game, she falls apart. And I feel like the moment she starts adapting,
fixing that,
the moment she starts fixing that, she's gonna pop off. But yeah, no, I'm popping off so hard for Rochester.
Let's go Rochester.
It's extremely hard to Rochester, New York, not Rochester, Michigan for the people in chat. I don't know. It's extremely hard to seed these freaking brackets just because everybody destroys everybody.
Seeding in general is just tough. That's just always been a tough thing, regardless of what tournament you go to.
Yeah. I just info dumped about my.
Cool. Good.
My own scene.
Good. I don't care if you info dumped. It was hype to hear about, and you love to see it. You love to see more growth in the scenes across the U.S. or across the world even, because V Pajaro is doing some wondrous stuff in SA. So
I want to get regionals going again because the last real Rivals regional that we had was.
Oh.
No
Important
best of
update,
5?
no more best of 5.
That's cringe. You better
Because
make...
I think they're running behind.
Oh, yeah. Due to the storm, we've been running, like, super behind.
Yeah, we pushed everything back a little bit, I think, but now we're trying to get back on schedule. So no more best of 5 starting now. So all of this will be best of 3.
All right.
MSB gave us the lowdown, and now MSB is going up on stream to face elkiies in winner semis. They have exited the game. It is instant.
I think I'm getting smack talk behind my back.
You're getting smack talk about what?
Tune-up state nerds.
Oh, I see.
What? Are you playing early access?
No, I'm playing Legacy Workshop.
Who's legal in Legacy Workshop?
I told them Penny.
Just go Penny.
Just go
Just go
Penny.
Penny's cool.
You have to rep Equi. You have to rep Equi.
Equi is so cool. I love Equi. Equi, if you're in the chat, bozo.
Equi, if you're in the chat,
They can't see us, but she's putting up a heart.
I'm putting up a heart. It's a heart. It's a heart. Now middle finger. Now it's a heart again. Now it's middle finger. 2 middle fingers actually.
Equi, if you're in the chat, bozo affectionate.
You're rolling.
It's a good bit.
I'm full of funny shit posts.
I love that. I love that for you.
Also, opinions of the haircut.
Haircut is very good. It is on
I
point.
lost like 2 feet of hair.
We love to see it. We're having some technical issues, mayhaps, but otherwise we'll get right into the set here shortly, folks. So we're running a little bit behind.
I cannot wait to play Legacy Workshop. I'm signed up for Legacy Workshop.
I'm dying. Are you asking for more water?
Yeah,
Hydrate. That's just your code word. It's just hydrate.
it's a good go word.
It is a good code word.
I'm looking at some of these.
I'm out of water.
I'm looking at like some of the presexes we got. You got like some KML themselves.
Femboy Friday.
Femboy Friday! Let's go hit. I love Hit the Gritty for Ukraine.
Hit the Gritty for Ukraine is awesome.
But I think the like biggest rep we have here is actually from Rochester.
Oh, I
it looks
think
like we're going
this is
into
the
it.
game.
We're going into it. Oh my gosh! Please be a button check. Please be a button check.
Oh
It's
my
not a
God,
button
it's
check.
not
It's
a
not a
button
button
check.
check. Elkies
my
just SD'd
God.
immediately. And
Elkies didn't
oh my
SD.
gosh.
He didn't. MSB. She didn't MSB threw the rock down on her at 0 after
Oh my
trying to fair
gosh!
spike.
On Air Armada.
On Air Armada.
I looked away for a second. All of a sudden, we're
The
stuck
game
behind.
is-
It's been less
it
than
literally
30
has been less than
seconds.
30
They're both-
seconds.
MSB's at post 80. I mean, oh my gosh, this is the kind of gameplay I was really hoping for at the very beginning.
Oh,
the
yeah,
charge
baby.
forward strong.
Now we're talking. We got 2 people who know what they're doing
Oh
in the
my
early
gosh.
access bracket.
It's-
they're coming in.
We're no longer fumbling toddlers with the big blocks. We're now middle schoolers
now
with the
big
Legos.
boys.
We're the middle schoolers with the Legos,
The
everybody.
action blocks.
The action block. MSB over here making a spaceship while Elkies is making a castle. Let's see what happens.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, the side specials.
Dude,
Just
the
trying to
double
push-
side
not
special.
getting the
Dude,
forward strong, the down strong, the angry,
He's pissed.
He's
What
pissed.
is-
He's
what is
pissed.
he mashing
He's mauling.
about?
He's pissed. Elkies sitting at the parrying down
my
special
God.
doesn't put in a parry stun.
Yeah, it sure doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
This is already so much different from what we've been seeing in terms of this
We're
game.
actually getting Rivals-paced Rivals gameplay. I've been waiting for this for literally an hour.
Backer just killed at 170.
Murder.
Oh my God, it didn't put him into special fall and it broke.
Nope. It didn't put him in special fall. He's Infinite Pillar. There's no timing on wrap.
Yep.
I think that Maypul, unironically, might be the worst character.
Maypul is not the worst character, but I don't think she's very good in this, especially this is like post Fat Lily, where it was just permanent, it was broken. Up air killing though, even stocks here on the end of this first game. Oh, that's just dead.
That's just dead.
She caught jump.
She caught jump. That's it.
He pressed jump. She caught it. And
She caught it.
Dang. If that wasn't a poetic way to end it after a kill
Fire
at 0.
Capital, you finally got it. They're just going straight into it. They're trying to get a rush. They're trying to get a rush. They're going. This is winner semis, by the way.
Yeah, this is winner semis.
I don't think we've seen a. If we saw a loser set, I completely rushed past
We have
it.
not seen
Also,
a
it is a
loser set.
tri-plat. People lied to me.
It is a tri-plat. Yeah, there's 3
It's a
plats
beautiful
there.
platform.
It used to not be. That used to be where the yellow lines are. That used to be physical wall.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. It used to be physical wall, and you can literally see the segment of the stage where it got added. They didn't.
Yeah.
They physically lengthened the stage.
Yeah, you can see it still. It's still there. You can
It's
see
so
the outline
funny.
behind Pillar. Kragg taking the. Yeah, see, there it is. It's the segment.
The up tilt, the double fair, not able to get the double fair. A Nair would have taken it.
Oh, not quite gonna do it. Whoa! What an
The
up
down
B.
strong!
Damn, the down strong.
I was expecting like
MSB coming out swinging at the second game.
I was expecting like back and
Immediately.
forth, like killing each other, and MSB is just melting elkies right now. Still like up 2 stocks to 1, and it's been a full minute already
Yeah.
at 66%. Only sitting at 140. Kragg can't die. It did put into special fall.
It did sometimes.
Oh.
I feel like I think I saw Lily also not biting MSB because they were hitting Maypul. But
That might be the case. Was MSB wrapped?
Yes. I
Oh
believe.
my gosh.
I believe so. Dude, boosh, 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 the
It's
down smash. He's so angry.
It's like the same knockback angle as
He's
regular
so
down smash.
angry. Oh my god, it's MSB
Going
spawned
back
in
to
the
Fire
middle.
Capital, spawning directly in the middle. Jesus Christ. There's like no, there's
There's
no
a
recovery.
speed run. They're
And the up special, 8%. It's only 14 seconds.
Oh, they're
It's
still
about
walk dancing
dancing.
even back then. You love to see it.
If Kragg could run with Rock, I'd be terrified.
I think everyone would be. If
I
he,
would literally-
If he had like a running stance, like Garchomp and Pokken.
That's the TF2 Pyro tutorial, except, or not TF2 Pyro, it's the TF2 Meet the Pyro, except it's Kragg running full force with a rock in hand.
The ledge cancel from MSB, canceling the special. Oh, nice catch.
Not able to, not side specialing in there. I'm sorry, does Kragg Pillar have full invulnerability from
Yes.
normals like it does projectile invulnerability at the start?
It does.
That's
and
disgusting.
it also still has that hitbox. I think it's a little more lasting than it was in current build. Up air
Gets the
again.
kill.
This is an
now,
immediate
now
shift.
Elkies is in queue to 3
Oh my
stock
God.
MSB.
The 3-stock potential from both of these players. MSB getting a raw down smash off of that
It was like
platform.
a little percent more. It genuinely would have killed with that DI.
MSB just pressing Pillar. He wants it so
Kill,
bad.
kill, murder, kill.
Somebody get Gecko on the line. Bring him back.
The
Damn, he's still trying to go for that Pillar down smash, and it would definitely kill it there, but elkies just keeps falling out. And he just keeps pressing it. He's so angry. He keeps making this rock, and elkies is not respecting it. He's making this nice sculpture. Oh, I forgot about how far side B goes. And this is not good.
down
MSB
special,
still
aerial
not taking
down
the
special is
stock.
so fast.
Up B not taking it either.
The air dodge, the nair, the tech
Good
chase,
tech chase,
gets the up
that's
there.
dead.
That's death.
The 3-stock
Oh
from
my
elkies
gosh.
in game 3,
All right.
sealing it out. MSB's and losers of early access.
I can be biased again. Let's go grill barbecue.
You were just waiting for it to happen.
really was.
You were just waiting for it.
Look,
Urgh.
MSB moved out of New York. I don't care anymore.
That's fair. I hate that guy, MSB. I hate
Oh my
him.
gosh, what a nerd.
What a nerd.
There's not a single player in Upstate I like, actually. Y'all suck.
Good thing I'm not in upstate no
That's
more.
true. Cringe Long Islander. Are you still in Long Island?
Yeah, I'm still in Long Island.
How would you do that to yourself?
I just haven't moved out yet.
The ocean's right there. You could just start walking.
I could, but
could.
like that's work. That's so much effort, and I need to like come out of the ocean for my job.
Me emerging from the dinghy.
From the dinghy. I just like to imagine like Giga stepping out over like the Long Island Sound, and then like he's like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing, and then he just walks. It's like Ice Mario from Mario Galaxy. Everywhere he steps, there's just like a little ice patch.
It's the Hulk scene of him of like walking away, except instead of it being like down a road, you're just slowly descending into the water.
Adios.
Adios.
It's like Godzilla. Are you gonna say I'm wrong?
No, I thought that was the funniest thing. Oh my gosh.
All right, so we got Bicycle and Mage here. We're speed running this. We're going fast. We're going quickly. We picked random. I think this is button test. Yeah, it's button
It's
test.
button test. They're going. Going
Bicycle
back.
Mage.
Going back to this, I think they're the highest amount of like crew rep, the prefix reps of anybody is DNY,
Oh.
which is upstate players includes a dead horse, mirror magic. No names were left for me. Where is? Gilboss doesn't have DNY? That's crazy.
That's cringe.
Shock Glass, and despite the fact that it's not listed, I am a member of DNY. I had to rep Dan and Cobalt. I've been with Dam since before I got into Rivals. It's a Dutch Smash crew, and I very much miss talking to all of them, and I wish I could talk to them more.
Yeah.
I know Lesned, Noah is still very active in the Smash scene, doing pretty well.
Nice.
Luigi player, and Solo is like the best Rosa in the Netherlands, which is amazing.
Kind of hype. All right, so we're getting in
Getting
here.
into it, going to Merchant
Merchant
Port
Port,
as the
sorry.
start.
It's a very common start, even back then.
I can't really analyze these matchups much because it's just like
It's just
what
the
do you-
nonsense.
What do you do?
It's, what do you do? Things are happening.
It looks like in paper, Orcane seems like it'd be really good for this.
Yeah.
Just shutting down Force Smoke is usually a usual
Yeah.
down special.
This is the other side of winter semis, by the way. MSB, I think, was first seed.
MSB was first seed.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But either way, we've got the other side of bracket here. Bicycle taking a very commanding lead here against Mage.
I love the old water spout animations from Orcane for like the strong attacks and up air.
They're so funny.
They're so funny.
They're so
just, like,
crusty. Yeah.
They're actually like the crusted. It makes me think of like Sonic waterfalls.
Yeah,
like the old Sonic games.
You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of like Gen 1 like Hydro Pump.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
Yeah. It's almost like this character was like Vaporeon or something.
That's crazy.
What a time to be alive, truly.
Oh my gosh.
Bicycle taking a really, really strong lead here against Mage, but Mage bringing it back a little bit. He just needs to seal out the stock early. Doing a really good job of coming back, but not DIing that down smash correctly. Do the slide.
The slide. Oh, gets the parry.
Doing a
Going
really
for
good
it.
job at catching these parries.
There seems to, dash attack seems to be a lot less laggy. Like you're actually getting some very close grounded confirms off of it
Yeah.
on low percent. Something that I
Was
wouldn't
he trying
normally
to
see.
bubble butt there? I saw
I
like
think-
the
I think
inkling
he
of
was.
it, but he went too low.
Bubble butt's in this game, right?
I believe so.
Oh, it is.
I don't remember. It should be.
All right.
Damn!
Oh, the taunt!
He's
Bicycle!
not doing that on purpose. There's no way.
No, Bicycle has been taunting this entire time.
No, I know, but like, why would he do that off of killing or hitting him once with down tilt?
It's the mix-up. You got the mental stack.
The mental stack.
The mental stack. Look at how lagless everything Orcane
Oh yeah,
has
Orcane
is.
does not have lag. Orcane was the old Ori, where they just did not have any lag, and they still don't have a whole lot of lag, but they have less lag now than they did.
Is he... Okay, so I'm not sure how well the tutorials were in early access, and I'm not gonna comment
No
on
opinion.
that, but Orcane is described as a zoner.
Yeah, he sure is.
Orcane is a zoner. In this
Allegedly.
game, allegedly, I think Kragg is the best zoner in early access.
I could see it.
Orcane's the best rushdown character in early access. That
I don't know about
hurts.
that. I don't know about that. Zetterburn is right there.
Zetterburn is right there, but also, do we see a Zetterburn in? Do we see a Zetterburn on
That
screen
is a
right
good point. Though, to be fair, Bicycle was playing Forsburn most of the time.
Yeah, Bicycle was playing Forsburn, but also Bicycle has been a For's Orcane co-main for as long as
years, yeah.
Also, who wants to play the For's Ditto?
Ooh. Oh yeah, Force Ditto in early access does not sound very fun. That's actually a good point.
For's Ditto, period, doesn't sound very fun.
No, I feel like, period, it could sound fun on paper.
Does Orcane back air still has the sweet spot, right? I'm not
Yeah,
going
it does.
crazy. Okay.
It's just very tight, I believe.
But down strong.
It doesn't connect into itself as well, I believe. The dash attacks. Ooh, good weight! Mage is in his head, dude. Mage just got
Locked
that
in.
in.
Got the full stock,
dash
88% up.
He
Parried the...
yeah. Oh, man.
That's the actual up strong pulled
Dang,
straight in.
dude. Yeah, dude. Mage is doing a really good job at just catching Bicycle's habits. This is almost a 3 stock. This is looking scary. Okay, no 3-stock.
This isn't the download.
Still-
Mage has the playbill in front of him right
Still a
now.
full stock up, and he is just catching Bicycle mashing in these scenarios. And he's also baiting out those parries from Bicycle too. There's a lot of danger to happen.
There's these super.
Dude,
there it is
yeah,
again. That's
there
the
it is
third
again.
one.
He
I'm gonna
missed
see it in
that
like
one, and he's
3
still getting
seconds.
up. Dude, what is this?
Oh my gosh, the tech chase. Is Force Keep longer, or am I going crazy?
It is longer.
Oh my gosh.
It definitely is. You are not going crazy. It is longer than it was. It got nerfed in distance on current build. Yeah, both of them are just chilling back. Mage hasn't put down smoke once, and he is kind
Just
of
controlling
rocking Bicycle.
Why waste time doing silly mix-ups when you can just beat
do
your
the
opponent
mix-ups.
into oblivion?
When you could just do the mix-ups without the mix-up option. Doing nothing is frame 0, and Bicycle is falling for it.
The patience we saw from Mage there, and just reading every single swing at a disadvantage,
very
every
good.
defensive option, every runaway, catching with the up strong on plat.
Yeah, it's a big deal if you catch with that stuff.
I'm thinking they're gonna go back to Treetop, but also this might be Merchant. It might be Merchant. It's Merchant.
Yeah, it's Merchant.
All right, we're now 1-1, and again, this is
Oh, I thought that was FTL.
this is all best of 3. This is all best of 3. So this decides who
is
goes
winners
to
or
winners
losers.
finals.
Nice down air. Nice catch on that. Literally just
the
waiting
down
there.
tilt.
He's just waiting. He doesn't have to do anything because Bicycle will always run in.
I just noticed the hit effects for like the dagger hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh,
The
they look
hit
like
effects and like just generally
they look like
the,
fireworks.
The
Makes me think of-
sparks are
Yeah.
like the firework effects, and like it has like a pulse almost.
it makes me
cool.
It makes me think of like
No.
the original Smash 64 like
Yeah, I think
like
that's
effects.
what it was kind of styled after.
Yeah, which is honestly good. Just like it was like Smash
Yeah.
Land, and it just removed a lot of things that Smash really had at that time. Was the original thing, and then it becomes this funny.
Dang, dude, he's spacing around that dash attack like nobody's
Oh my
business. Oh, he wants
there's
it.
the sweet spot back air. Has to recover here.
Which one is it?
It's the one up top.
Oh, nice catch. He's just chilling. He's having a nice day.
That's the forward strong.
He's having a nice day at the beach.
And now we're just
Damn,
gonna
that
see
was
Mage.
the fake one?
Yup. We're
That's
gonna see.
crazy.
We're gonna see Mage run away with this. It's just like what happened with the last stock. They're pushing. He's pushing here.
Doing a really good job at. Oh, that combo is so cool. Fair?
Maybe-
Oh man, if he
maybe-
had went for up air or up B, that would have been hype.
Oh,
Dude,
the
The
force tech.
classic. Even back then, it was still a real thing. Back air.
It's not as
Aw.
safe as it is nowadays because the cancel
Wow.
option isn't there. But
This is
also,
a
2 stocks up,
clean
92%. Not able to approach at all.
Domination from Mage
Oh
here.
my gosh, the double
This is a
dash attack.
slaughter.
This is
night and day from what we saw in Game 1. Game 1 was close, but no cigar. Orcane taunted a Forsburn after destroying a clone, and now they're getting stomped.
Yeah, that's what I said it earlier. Mage doesn't have the download. He has the entire playbill.
He has the playbill. That's it. The clean 3-stock just like that. Mage going to winners finals against elkiies. Wow, what a download.
My gosh.
That was immaculate. That was beautiful. It just
Like-
warms my cold heart. It just warms my cold heart every time I see that.
On
sort of
one
thing.
hand, Forsburn. On the
Yeah.
other hand, winning.
True. You're so real for that.
Just. Oh yeah, we have this funny little character. All of his
Little guy.
All of his specials are geared around deception and mixing up your opponent. Do they know where you are? And I'm standing here right in front of you, plain sight, and I'm going to beat you into
Mage
beat you into the
genuinely
ground.
used no smoke whatsoever. The only smoke that was
to
on
recover.
was to recover or was from clone dying. There was
That's it.
no smoke play whatsoever, almost, and he was still showing incredible stage control and dominance just by standing there because Bicycle was afraid of him.
Yeah.
And That takes some guts. That's some good stuff. I love that.
So I imagine now we're going to start getting into losers because that's been entirely winners.
Probably, yeah.
We might see winners finals.
We
I'm
might see
not
winners
sure.
finals. It might be the other block that's doing losers. I'm not sure. But
I think Sidestream has been losers.
no,
that's
Sidestream is
Workshop.
Workshop. That is not what is going on.
I hope I'm not holding it up because
I'm also in Workshop
Yeah.
singles, so it's probably not holding
I'm
it
scared.
up. You're fine. Don't be afraid.
I get to play Hana. I get to play Hana.
Oh yeah, you're true. I forgot about Hana being legal. That's right.
Hana's legal because Hana's been there since like the very beginning.
Well, no, I know, but like I forgot this is Legacy.
Freaking, oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very, very fun. Yeah,
I
we're going right into winners finals here.
Yeah,
It's
we're
Mage elkiies.
Mage elkies. I'm super excited
This is
about
gonna be a fun
Workshop
set.
because I've been playing Hana since really before I got into competitive. Because not that Workshop is what got me into the game. It's how I convinced a couple of my friends to play the game. Because they didn't really have any interest in the base cast, and I also wanted to mess around with this because even though I wasn't really that good, what was considered my main character at the time, yeah, people didn't want to play against me.
That's fair, yeah.
So I did that, and then I messed around with it was Hana and Astra. Were they
Nice.
the two ones I played because I really like throwing around.
I played a myriad of Workshop characters over the course of my time. I played Rue to start, was the first one I like proper clicked with. I played a bit of Saffron when she came out. I played a bit of Chris. Speedrunner Mario for a time, Penny.
I was there for the Speedrunner
you
Mario.
Were
You made me
Frosty.
miserable.
I've played a lot of different Workshop characters over the course of my time, and I'm just kind of messing around with them usually whenever I feel like it.
It was I had like a set order. It was just the three characters of first was always Hana, and if Hana wasn't available, it was Astra, and then when the character became a thing, Terra, like the Final Fantasy VI Terra, and then I
Oh, we're switching? Okay.
We're switching?
So it turns
Goodbye!
out we're switching commentators. So this is going to be the end of our block, and we got more early access singles coming soon. So
I'm gonna keep.
we'll catch
him
you
here.
around.
If he gets lost, I'm murdering
Return him.
everybody.
Return him. All right.
These are your co-casters now.
All right.
It's these two.
Yes.
I
You can
tried.
kind of see them. All right. Take care, y'all.
See ya.
And welcome, everybody. We are going back into the early access bracket for Hitfall 2.5. I'm Hangman.
I'm ThrownOrc.
And we're going to be cutting right back into where we're in the top 6 or something. Right?
I believe
we're in that top cut
Yeah.
of early access rivals. So I was just telling Orc before we went live, I cannot for the life of me remember this specific build of Rivals because I've played so much Rivals of Aether. It's all just one conglomerated soup. There are so many little pieces of Rivals history strewn about that if you try to recall it to something, it's like a litmus test to see how long someone's been in this game.
Right, right.
Things like Wrastor Meta Knight combos, where he could just take you off the top and you couldn't do anything about it. Things like Maypul drill, that's my favorite one to bring up.
Oh, yes.
If Zetterburn looks like a teddy bear, which we can see that.
He actually does.
The old portraits, old moves, the small stage lists. There's so many things.
You got it all. And we are getting Mage versus elkiies for this first top cut.
All right. It's also tough to tell who's going to play what because there's a lot of players around who they weren't around for back then.
Yeah. I wouldn't imagine that that elkiies would be going Maypul by any chance. You know, because she's Maypul main in current patch, obviously, not early access. But I'll see why not. She'd want to see why not. She would go Maypul this one. Mage, I don't know who Mage plays at all.
I'm nostalgia tripping looking at this character select. Look how big that random button is.
That is ridiculous. It's not even a question mark, too. It actually says random. Oh, okay. Looks like elkiies will be going the Kragg, and Mage will be going the Forsburn. One thing I just experienced earlier today is that when Forsburn dies, like when he loses his stock, all the smoke is still there.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's super, super weird, and I'm so glad they fixed that. But here we go, guys. Game 1 of our winners finals of early access singles. Mage versus elkiies on Merchant Port here.
And as far as stage control goes, it's exactly as you would remember. There is still a lot of it that is just core Rivals. Not that much has changed between there and current release. It's just a matter of the tools and your coverage. And the fact that Kragg actually has the speed and space control to be able to make Forsburn have to run so much. You're going to see a ton of Forsburn just going from space to space because he can't really get it in if it's not back air.
Yeah, that's true. And right now, both players just really respecting each other throughout stage control. You saw elkiies trying to read for that F-Strong there, but gets a forwarder instead. Not going to kill just yet. Great DI from Mage. And that uppie is actually going to take. That's going to bring Mage Drive back to the stage, but not enough anymore.
The way that Kragg is able to cover space vertically here it's going to be a lot. Like you're going to have your smoke control on point. Otherwise, you just got to deal with the raw hits. And seeing how much space that forward air has been able to cover for Kragg too, like you have to be very purposeful with a lot of your movement and positioning. Like imagine having to deal with a fast Kragg. You don't want to imagine for long, I'll tell you that, but an excellent catch on the Upstrong.
Yeah, there we go. But, 96% of extra credit and 106 of that F-Strong is going to steal the deal. And elkiies with a fresh lead here in this game 1.
I feel like she's been maneuvering around very comfortably with Kragg and taking full advantage of Nair. It's weird to see Nair take that long to actually amount to something, but when it does, she's covering so much space and getting damage off with no issue. Yeah.
And one thing I'm seeing from Mage a little bit early, so we've seen a little bit, it looked like Mage was rushing in or trying to do weight back forward Nair just to get elkiies ready, but elkiies would just go back and then wait for the option, and then she would cover it instantly. And that happened about 5 times.
Yeah, the clone, it took a bit for clone to get to be a really respectable tool. Here, it's fine for the literal smoke and mirrors of Forsburn, but it's not going to be doing a lot for covering Mage's options.
There's a big F-Strong there.
Oh, yeah.
Went for the up-strong there, but misplaced it a little bit. And missed it again. And again.
There you go. You just got to hold that.
What? Oh my gosh. I mean, Rock, you know?
Oh, yeah. Rock is a whole different beast here. In the carpool here, Lucius was saying how for the first time he had seen that Rock has health. That like it doesn't just break apart into pebbles. It will crumble first. And can you imagine modern Kragg with that?
I wouldn't want to play it. I wouldn't want to play against that thing. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because that happened in my set versus Dabundis earlier today. I was trying to break the rock with like one up tilt and it wasn't going at all. So you have to break it like 5 times or something, or no, 4 times, just to break it off. But we see the Zetterburn switch here from elkiies, and I can see why now. Like, that was a really fast stock, and Mage answers right back with a down air.
Excellent response, and I love the lightning fast play. When you're fighting on treetop, you know it's going to be a circus.
For sure.
Such close space, a lot of combo potential, especially for both of these characters.
I also feel like within this stage, I feel like Forsburn can really, really make good usage of the smoke around the stage to kind of, you know, to kind of fool elkiies into thinking like, oh, where'd he go? Oh my lord! What the hell was that?
Yo, the dare to nair to dare?
Okay.
It's again an immediate response from Mage, but the confidence that elkiies is playing under the center.
Yeah, great tech, not tech chase, but drag down. And Mage doing a lot better in this game than we saw on Game 1. Game 1 was just like Mage kind of feeling out stuff, but I like him, like he's catching all these recovery options from elkiies.
It looks like it took a game to heat up a bit, but Mage definitely back in it with this one. At the very least, even though not taking the stocks first compared to how elkiies is playing, the immediate responses help you stay in the game.
No, and that really helps you, and especially if you're from behind, but.
Not helping fast enough, though. It's going to be a swift 2-0 for elkiies.
Yeah. Winners finals best of 3, huh?
We got places to be.
Yeah, I know. We are on.
we got a workshop bracket that's going along. We got main bracket that's cooking.
Yeah.
It's been a busy day here.
Yeah, it has. It really has.
Like, we hit the crew battle earlier today.
That was amazing. I forgot who won that already. VA?
Maryland.
What?
Maryland.
Yeah, my apologies.
I overheard a fun fact, maybe not so fun for some of the local viewers, but apparently Virginia has never won a crew battle for Rivals. That's tough.
That hurts me. That hurts me hearing that, man. Oh my gosh.
Hey, listen, maybe next game.
Maybe when Rivals 2 is around and these two regions get to fight each other again, might be their time to shine.
Yeah, I mean, and it's looking like a bright future ahead as well.
Oh, yes.
For a Rivals 1 tournament in like a post-Rivals 1 Worlds, there was an excellent turnout for today's tournament. I'm genuinely impressed and glad to see like how many people popped out for Hitfall 2.5.
Yeah, I mean, for the past couple Hitfalls leading up to Hitfall 2.5, like attendance-wise and just numbers-wise, has always been very positive, actually. From Hitfall 1 to Hitfall 2, and then now into Hitfall 2.5. It's so wonderful to see. And to see all the TOs over there, Nemi, Jensen, and Spidey, everybody else working on behind the scenes, they really show why Hitfall could be an amazing series.
Yeah, they're cooking. Like, they're working with, we've had abysmal weather today. Plenty of out-of-region carpools, including our own. Mm-hmm. And honestly, if this is what it's still able to turn out to, I'm looking forward to Hitfall 3.
Yeah, same. I will. If Hitfall 3 gets announced, I'm immediately booking my plane ticket because I'm from Michigan, so this is my 3rd time here. Like, actually.
And as from New York myself, the carpool's going to be getting themselves together. So we still got more of early access. Before we start talking about the next Hitfall, we got to talk about the next match.
Oh, yes. It looks like it's going to be MSB versus Penguin. Actually, yeah, we have another TV up there.
That's going to be fire. So
yeah, literally. Do you see that Zetterburn on the...
I'm curious with who Penguin's going to play, given that she doesn't have Absa here.
Ooh, that's a good question. I wasn't watching her earlier, so I don't know what she'd be playing, but Zetterburn, maybe?
If I had to make an assumption, I'd say the Zetter would probably cook, just because Zetter's a solid litmus test of just how good you're spacing. That's all. There's a lot under the hood for Zetterburn. Zetterburn himself has the potential to be a complex character, especially talking about Modern Rivals 1.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, at its core, early in the day, this was your footsies character. You get yourself your neutral. And, like, yeah, you've got your one projectile, but, like, you're not just playing for the projectile. Like, there's a sick combo game there. We saw bits and pieces of that between elkies and Mage. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Zetter at the same time. Maybe she pops out with Wrastor.
Wrastor
good.
That would do my heart good. You know that.
Wrastor is the kind of character who, it doesn't matter how Wrastor is good. Just Wrastor good has been like a permanent statement of Rivals.
And then MSB, of course, I'd assume he'd be going to Kragg, all right? I don't think he's played any other character.
If he's going to be silly and play something else, like, I'd be happy with it just because he's renowned for his Kragg play, but he is a solid player. But if he's going to be piloting the Kragg, it's going to be a different beast from what we're used to looking at.
Oh, my gosh, yeah, especially with the early access Kragg in particular. Even like elkies was even giving us an example of that from the previous set.
No, yeah, that Nair puts in the work. The back air is so funny to me. I'm hoping we see Downstrong because Akashi was reminding me earlier about how this was before Kragg's Downstrong was where he stomped and had the stalagmites rise. Yeah. This is where he just slammed his arms. So it's just different. It's super different. The way that Kragg controls aerial space is a bit more forward in his game plan compared to ground control that we're a lot more used to seeing with Kragg nowadays. Rock it's always been like a major component of Kragg's control, but seeing how it's a bit different for controlling space, different pause menu. So many little things too, just like keep on catching me off guard where it's like, oh yeah, this changed too.
Yeah, even in my set versus Dabundis, like it took us a while to play because we both didn't know what the heck to do. Like none of us had played early access like from that beta thing. So we were just like playing around the whole. Well, not playing around. We were also kicking each other left and right. But it's a lot weirder. It's a lot more strange to compare to what we play now.
Yeah, which is perfectly fair because games go through a lot of changes as they grow. Whether it's a pre-beta phase, whether it's a live service game, like you'll have games that develop as time goes on, and Rivals is very much a testament to that concept, where we've seen the way that characters' major tools have been shifted. Certain tools get completely changed, other tools outright get replaced, some things grow just a little weaker, and the way they fold into a character's game plan will change. Like, a lot of things can change when a game is that actively tuned by its dev team.
Oh, yeah. So how was the drive up here?
Wet.
What?
It was raining since, like... So the New York carpool started its drive around 6-ish, 7-ish. The rain was pretty bad as we collected everyone on the carpool, and it kept raining maybe until about 10 minutes before we got to the venue. Like, once we actually got in and said hi to everyone, got ourselves situated, is around when the rain stopped. And as of right now, it's not raining, but that's a whole 5-hour car ride. In, like, where you can't really see past, like, the car ahead of you. Not the most fun car ride, but you made it through.
I've never been to New York, well, where you're from.
Yeah, our carpool's from New York.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I've never been there before, so I wouldn't know what it's like having to drive through there, or like drive from there right into here.
Yeah, thankfully, like the drive itself is relatively straightforward, but the rain does not make it a pleasant ride.
Yeah, no, rain with plus long drives usually are like the worst. I remember Blind Spot telling me when him and his wife Cupcake when they were driving to Goaty for the kids for us to compete, they drove from Texas to Florida, and in one part of that drive it was very bad rain, so that took them a lot longer because it was also in the dark.
Yeah, that's a tough drive as it is. Like, you're just going all along the southern coast at that point.
And I laughed at Blind Spot. I said, "Bro, you should have flew. You should have flew in." Now I always fly because from Michigan to here in particular is 10 hours.
Yeah, that's...
And I'm not doing that because I drove from Michigan to Davenport, Iowa, and that was 7 hours.
That's a tough one because you got to come from the north before you hit any of the major roads.
Exactly.
So you got to trip before you have your adventure.
It was way too long. By the time we got to the hotel, like we parked my car and like I passed out like right in front of the hotel lobby because of like, because like my right leg almost fell off from driving all the way.
Right.
And then I told the TOs back, I was like, if you guys want me back again next year, I'm probably gonna have to take the train or something. I'm not gonna drive that far. They're like, but we'll give you gas money. I'm like, I don't give a care if you give me gas money. I'm not losing my right leg to this.
That's valid. The travels that people have made for games like Rivals, it's always something. I love hearing travel stories. I love sharing travel stories.
Share some of your travel stories, Hangman.
Let's see. There was actually one time where a New York carpool we had to go to, I mean, didn't have to go to, but we drove up to Frostbite, and there was a massive snowstorm during that drive. It canceled our flights, so last minute, we all decided in the carpool, I was like, all right, we're going to drive. And this was just a shotgun decision that happened within the same day. Like, flights got canceled, tournament was still happening, we will drive. And getting out of New York wasn't that bad. That's usually the worst part of the drive, because New York is not very pleasant to get into or leave by car. But once we got out of New York, it started snowing. And it was just, you could not see past the hood of the car.
Oh dear.
And that's just through all of Pennsylvania, through all of Ohio, cutting upwards through Michigan. Like, it's a lot. It was a tough drive. But we made it.
Did you make it at like 1 a.m. or something like that? Or like,
I think we got there like in the morning, like 5 a.m. or something, because we had to drive like super slow.
Oh, gosh.
Because it was like there was no traction to the roads. Everything was ice and snow.
Well, right, yeah. You got to take it for caution, you know. Okay, is this it? Are we...
We're in the here and now. If these bears have anything to say about it.
All right, losers semifinals here. Yeah, I guess Penguin is going Forsburn.
All right, I guess that tracks. She's able to keep a lot of that space control with the smoke. As long as she has something to retreat to, she'll be able to go in and out going to MSB. But MSB has just been a nuisance between Pillar and Rock already.
Oh, great parry on that forward air. And Penguin sets herself up for double up air. Is she gonna get? No, I thought she was gonna go for the third one, but
I remember how different the stage used to look too.
yeah, no, that platform right up there, that threw me off guard. Like,
stage's layout is straight up different.
ooh, backers gonna seal the deal. Yeah, when Kragg is holding rock, there's not much you can do.
Yeah, some things never change. Honestly, I'm loving the way the Penguin is moving around. Like, she's trying to keep the game in a way where MSB is forced to chase, does not get an opportunity to land with him there, so you don't get a chance to see any of the Kragg silliness.
Oh yeah. Well, like, this looking like this is Penguin's show, if you will. Oh my God.
There's the down strong. All right.
That is ridiculous.
That's all I asked for the early access. We can go now.
I kind of want them to keep that now after seeing
It's so bizarre. And if anything, it was well used enough off the top of Pillar. It actually does cover a lot of space, but MSB didn't need it to take that stock. Still got a little bit of a deficit to work off from the percentage, but I feel like the foremost in this gameplay, you got to slow Penguin down because the way that she's moving with such impunity.
Yeah, she's moving really fast enough to where it's like, if you try to apply with that speed, well, sometimes you might not get there in time. You're just going to let the faster opponent just they cover everything. And Downstroke not going to kill off the top yet because Fire Capital, a very, very large blast zone in this game, or at least in this stage.
Excellent DI off the Stalagmites there. Does not have to worry about down special leading into combos.
There we go.
The coverage. The coverage from downstroke off the pillar is so nutty.
Okay. No, misses the up tilt there. That would have set up for up tilt up air at least. Okay, down strong. She's going to rip that. And
I like the catch. That was a very quick reaction from Penguin. It's funny to see the things that translate from how she plays typically, like especially like under a character she's more comfortable with. Here with Forsburn, like there's bits and pieces here that just are definitively Penguin playing Rivals. Not necessarily Forsburn, just clean Rivals.
also, I'm noticing that she's not putting out as much smoke. You never notice that?
Probably could have benefited from it, but also like taking the time to set up that smoke gives MSB all of that time to just run at you with some buttons. And you don't want to give MSB any of that space. A lot of where Penguin was succeeding was how she was able to prevent Nair. Once MSB got those Nairs off, big damage, sets up into really crummy situations for Penguin, if not taking the stock.
Okay, that makes sense now. I can visualize that as you said that. Now Air Armada here. What do you think about this little stage here for Penguin?
I think it's a smart idea because she has like more active space to run away to. Like taking it from base plat to the higher up platforms does give her that opportunity to set up the smoke like you were bringing up earlier. And it's a lot more of a concerted effort from MSB to chase down.
Okay.
We're seeing that in bits and pieces as well here. The way that Penguin is able to bring her pressure from plat to plat. MSB hasn't gotten anything really started.
Well, he started there.
There you go.
Request granted.
Stray hits here and there from Kragg are still hits from Kragg.
Oh, missed the drop down back air there. Now MSB in control. I love that little patience with the rock too, actually.
Yeah, rock in hand is normally not the best of situations. Get anti-aired by downstrong. Hold that if you're gonna land on her. But I like the patience as well. It shows that like you want to force the bad situation out so that you can get that big benefit. Even if it's not gonna lead into a kill, it's still really good positioning.
Oh, went for the back air, back air again, and that's the stock and the game. With that, we're 1-1, correct?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
And here's Rock Wall, an excellent choice.
Kragg's home stage, and I see why, man. Like,
stage a little shorter.
yeah.
It grew up a bit.
It looks shorter. Wait, but Penguin not messing around though. Like, regardless of the stage pick, she's still going for these. She's still catching these recovery options from MSB and capitalizing so much off them. Like, MSB's still in the air a little bit. And great parry off that forward air, but gonna get the tech off of the pillar. Not on that one though. That one's actually gonna kill MSB over the pillar.
Fantastic resilience from Penguin. Like, it didn't matter how MSB was trying to mix up getting out of the corner. Like, she still had him on lock and key.
Oh my god.
It's a quick response though. Her trunk covering so much space so quickly. He's trying to get silly with it.
Yep.
I mean, in a situation like this, you may as well.
Well, absolutely. Especially off the top too. Like, with this blast in the ceiling being right there, up tilt up air is gonna kill like really early. From Kragg, I mean.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised those like that down B, you know, like with the rock triangles or whatever. I'm surprised that didn't have a sound effect. Did you notice that?
Yeah, there's a lot of like visual and audio oddities that just sort of got better with time.
Huh.
Like another one to point out with Kragg's back air, he just bubbles out. He doesn't have like the growing rocks on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like his back, he's just kind of ugly. I like, don't get me wrong, I love Kragg, but he kind of ugly here.
I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover, but you can't judge a Kragg by its rock.
Yeah.
Oh, Downstar not going to kill all the way yet. MSB at 154 has the pillar off stage. Oh, and I saw what he was doing there. He was waiting out the smoke a little bit to get in, but Penguin already having the options she needs to punish that.
She's got full charge. Curious what she's going to be able to do with it, though. MSB's going to stay on the move. Hold up.
Whoa. Yeah, okay, you saw up there again. No great drift away there from Penguin. She still survives.
Yep.
There you go.
I don't think the smile left MSB's face at any point during that set, but it is going to be Penguin who's going to advance onward. Excellent control with the Forsburn. This is a goofy set overall.
Wow, early access I'm blessed to see this in front of us, man. Like
Early Rivals is silly, dude.
it is silly. Like,
I mean, Rivals is a silly game at its core, but early Rivals, things are just a little grody.
I wonder what set we're gonna be having. Oh yeah, it'll be Penguin versus Mage,
Yep.
and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Right, Mage.
Yeah.
Mage or Mage.
If we get hit with the mix and his tag is Maggie, we're just gonna have to hold that. We're just
Maggie.
gonna hold that.
I forgot that could be an option.
It is an option.
Oh, and I think we're gonna be. Are we gonna get the Forsburn Ditto?
I'm here for it.
That might actually happen because when we watched Mage play against elkiies, Mage was mainly going Forsburn. So we might actually get the Ditto here on our screen.
This will be very bizarre to watch. I hope you like back air, because there's gonna be a lot of that.
Also, can I just say, what the hell is that design from like with Orcane?
Oh, all of it's bad. All of
what
this is
the
so
hell is
funny.
that?
Like, Orcane was jacked. Also, Zetterburn has like a sourpuss on. Forsburn didn't change that much. His portrait did change, but not by a lot. I think Wrastor's like the only one who stayed relatively unchanged, but a lot of his animations got cleaned up, and like I mentioned earlier, there's just like strange changes across how his kit worked, but overall he still remained good. But right now, it is Forsburn.
Yeah, and we're starting this losers finals here on Treetop. And actually, this is kind of going a little back and forth more than I was expecting for like the beginning.
Is going to be Combo City. The close quarters means that there's no real opportunity for smoke to get set up until someone takes a stock.
Oh, great parry, and that's going to give Wolf an opportunity to get the stock. I mean, Mage. Sorry, I was reading the in-game tag.
It'd be like that.
It's right there, man. It's
Yeah.
like, that's
But like I said, it wasn't until the stock take where we saw the smoke get set up, although Penguin has an opportunity to take back the stage, take back the deficit.
Wait, what was that cape animation?
Oh, there's little things here and there with the animations that are slightly different. Another thing that I realized, the hit markers, like when they make contact, you'll notice these little flashes of red and blue that
Oh,
I feel like, I don't remember how long ago those were in the game, but they were gone for a while.
wow. That's good eye on that. Oh, one miss of downstrung and that costs you. Because that means your other opponent has the downstrung ready for you.
Yeah, Penguin playing very comfortably right now.
It still has full combust too.
Yeah, at any point, any of these... Yeah, I was just about to say it.
You were
At any
just about
point,
to say it.
the Sour Bears can lead into it, and we can see the spike. It's not happening yet, but Penguin still has plenty of the momentum, and Downstrong catching...
And then
Yeah,
back
there you go. Goodbye.
I will be real though, Mage did not look that bad at all that first game.
No, it was very evenly played.
I loved how Mage was able to like control most of the stage in the center, and we saw him kind of actually catch Penguin's recovery, like when she was like from the left going into the center. So if Mage keeps this up, like this is a really, really good spot for Mage. Like look at this already.
The parry window is so big. Like, so many of these buttons are disjointed on fours
Oh.
that like, the parries just get thrown out and it catches. Like, at what point did that look like it was supposed to connect?
Ooh, one parry, down air into nothing. Yep, you literally died for it.
Downstrong takes up the entire platform and then some. So.
And then sometimes it sends you in a weird angle depending on what part of the hurt box you got hit
Does it
by
combust?
on. Oh. Wait, what?
I think. Oh, it may have caught a jump.
Oh.
That's my only assumption, because otherwise you would have had full resources to get back to the stage. It still would have been a bad position. Penguin still probably could have sharked it out with a down air or back air, but Either way, that is rough doings for Mage as Penguin is sizing up.
Oh my
Did it kill off the
god!
top? Yeah, no, she said, get me to Grants. She said, let's
I
move
think
it
she
along.
was. I think she knows that we're on schedule, so she was just like, "Here, let me speedrun this real quick. Let me speedrun that real quick."
Got places to be. And right now, those places are grand finals.
Oh, absolutely. Is it gonna be best of 3 or best of 5? I think it's best of 3, right?
I have to assume best of 3.
Yeah.
But, like, things are moving themselves right along.
Who was in?
elkiies.
Elkies. So it'll be Elkies versus Penguin as your early access rival singles grand finals happening up here very soon. For those of you guys that are just tuning in, we are from VGBootCamp number 2. I'm ThrownOrc, joined by my man.
Hangman. And for character matchups that we have to worry about, it's not going to translate into the main bracket at all. As main bracket will be starting itself shortly, if it hasn't already started.
No, it starts at...
We'll see a much fuller character select, a much fuller stage select, and not as many little quirks that everyone's sort of shaking their heads at.
Yeah.
But it has been a fun trip down memory lane, looking at the early access and seeing Rivals before it really bloomed into itself.
I actually had fun playing it, like, you know, for the first time, like early access. I didn't realize like how fun it was, like, even though it takes a while to like get used to, obviously, like control wise, but it's not that bad.
No, it's still at its core Rivals, and like there's a reason it was able to pick up traction to get to the point where it is now. Like when we look at like all of the support that Rivals 2 has as it's entering beta soon, or is currently in closed beta, it's slowly opening that itself up. When we look at how big Rivals 1 has grown from this,
Oh yeah.
like there is something good here. It had to grow from somewhere. It's just really funny to look at now.
Yeah. Oh, Dabundis and I were just pointing out earlier that you know, look how shiny Kragg's eye is.
Yeah. He's got like the anime eyes going on.
Got the Evangelion eyes going on. And then Forsburn just looks like he has a Halloween mask on.
Yeah, it's the amount of effort that went into making everyone look a little sharper.
And bro, does Zetterburn look like Santa Claus, but like with like
He
different
looks
colored
grumpy.
hair?
He doesn't want to be here.
Like, is this like he's like angry Kris Kringle? You know, like you gotta be nice now. I see it now. You know.
See, Elki's firing things off with Maypul this time, so Elki's just playing whatever. She's just having a time.
Oh, for sure.
Penguin sticking with the Forsburn.
Now,
which, if last night was anything to go by, is clearly looking like a good choice.
oh, for sure. Now, have you noticed anything with Maypul in early access?
With this particular build, I don't recall which version of Maypul this is. I just remember Maypul as being a very bizarre character. Always good. Another character, much like Wrastor, that's just like really good. But like the tool that always comes to mind for being different, how Lily operates has always been strange.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. I take that back now. Yeah, because when I played against Rice in our set, I could not run up parry Lily.
That took time to happen. It wasn't like a thing that was always there.
All right, but here we go, guys. Our grand finals for early access singles. We got Penguin versus elkiies. And elkiies taking the stock off the top with that tether up air.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. She didn't have uppercut here.
She didn't?
No, uppercut was not a thing yet.
Oh, okay.
Like if Elkies moves in with the Vine, you're gonna see an aerial normal, because that's all that she's got.
Oh man, two times the down strong, not gonna kill. 3 times, not gonna kill yet again. They usually say 3 times the charm, but
Not here.
is it quadruple this time? Not even the up air. I legit actually thought that up air would have like scooped up elkiies up to the top. There we go. That was back air, I think.
Yeah, some trade of an aerial ends up leading to it.
Oh, nice. Back air. Oh, opted to go back to the stage a little bit instead of tethering.
Yeah.
What?
Tried to get really cheeky with it.
I'm surprised that didn't reach. Like, I'm surprised that didn't connect at all. There we go. 2 stocks to 1 in elkies' favor right here.
Elki's honestly playing fantastically with this Maypul. I'm curious if she practiced at all on this particular build, or if she's just doing things and hoping it sticks.
I mean, elkies is
Because it's
just...
sticking. Excellent
my.
catch off the down strong. Not going to connect them up though, so no further combos.
Man, these wrap, these wrap combos are quite... Oh, what is she fishing for? All right, down strong from that platform. We're going to see off the stock. 92% extra credit from Penguin here. Got to be a little careful here. Great parry. Not going to kill off of that platform just yet.
Elkies wanted another parry punish to seal the deal. She will ultimately get it.
That's going to do it. With that, elkies taking game number 1 very smoothly, actually, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I mean, Penguin was playing catch-up, which, odd sentence to say, but like she was playing off the heel the entire time and just wasn't able to pick it up once the battle found itself towards the ledge. Bring ourselves back to Merchant Port, though.
Yep, and I agree, actually, because I did see some spots from Penguin on this stage that I felt like she did a good job covering, but also just playing like a getaway a little bit, which can sometimes help you in some matchups like this. But Elkie is off to a very fire start here. Penguin answering a little bit right back. Both are just kind of trading aerials like left and right.
Fair, didn't connect it to a bear, so no stock there.
I woulda liked to see Penguin go for like another up air after she got the second one, but I don't know if that would have killed though. But
yeah, up air just doesn't set up like that here. Let's see. Penguin not that far behind though. Like she can very much pick it up here.
Oh, beautiful!
And there we go.
Beautiful catch there from Penguin. Also, this music change, well, the pitch of the music sounds a lot different in early access.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, like everything got freshened up a bit.
See, like that, you can hear that, right? Okay, Penguin just on the top here. Okay, yeah, Elkies is now recognizing when, what?
That was such a bad call out with the parry, and Penguin made Elkies pay the price for it with her life.
I need a sip after that.
Yo, Combust good. Again, Elkies keeps on trying to get a little greedy with these catches off the knot. I mean, go ahead and style. Like, she's in position to possibly, like, just win it out here. Good catch.
This is a good spot, though.
Like, 61% can be caught up very easily. We've seen the, like, from one end of the stage to the other combos that Elkies brought to the table with Maypul.
Well, Penguin having an answer of her own here, actually. Up here's going to do it off the top, and we got a game 3.
You got your wish.
What? I never wished for that. Did I? Wait, did I actually say that?
Up air trying to kill.
Oh, that. Yeah, okay. I think meant game 3 or whatever. But no, up air finally killing off the top.
And putting us into the game 3 position. I wonder if Elkies is going to change. No. All right. Definitely looking to just close it out with the Maypul on Fire Capital level stages. I think a solid enough choice. You can cover all of that stage with Maypul's speed so easily that it's not that big of a deal. Although I'm worried if Penguin's going to be able to find the space to get herself situated with smoke.
Yeah, well, let's see here, because with this wider stage, I feel like Penguin has enough more room to breathe a little bit.
Definitely.
Like whether it's on that Merchant Port game, most of the position was just around those upper platforms, and sometimes she got caught off guard trying to well, not trying to, but she got stuck up there a couple of times. So with a wider layout like this, I feel like it could help out. And Downstrong's gonna do her first stock actually.
And as soon as the stock got clear, we saw Penguin take the time to start to take in some of the smoke, but it's all for naught as Elkies ties it back up very quickly.
Yeah.
Good catch off the forward, and plenty of damage to be found off of it.
That was beautiful.
Speaking of the catches, the way that Penguin's going in with these falling fares, working out really nicely for building up the damage.
Yeah, and that backer that we saw from Penguin. Oh, well, never mind. I was going to say, so the backer before didn't kill because of having that being wider stage. That gave elkiies a lot more room to like survive that. But eventually kills like this will kill off the top instead of from off the sides. Because remember how I said this is one of the largest blast zones in the game so far? Well, it really comes into play here for that. Oh, I'm missing the upper there, but elkiies has a wrap and
no Nair to kill off. Excellent DI for Penguin.
That was really, really good.
And another catch. Yeah, forward air spiking is not going to do it yet, but that's Penguin in a really bad situation. Good catch. Just keeps on trying to get like the one hit. Like you only get the one hit. There's no connecting there. And it's not really working out so well.
Down strong, not gonna do it.
Excellent DI from elkiies, keeping her alive.
We got a reset.
All right, all right.
Unbelievable. Penguin reset the bracket here for our early access singles grand finals.
The Forsburn is cooking.
I mean, you see the smoke. It really it really is cooking. Because that's what you see if you're cooking something on the grill.
The Maypul is going to be staying on. I was hoping to see a bit more of the character variety out of elkiies just from earlier, but I am also glad to see Maypul. Character that, again, this fellow's always just been very strong.
Yeah, and here we go into set 2. We are starting again on Merchant Port.
It's about as neutral of a stage as you're going to get. You
It really is.
Like, the platforms do give Penguin enough of an opportunity to build up some breathing room, but I don't know if elkiies is going to give Penguin that opportunity to get herself situated.
Yeah, well, only time will tell.
Excellent use of the falling up air to try to get in a little bit more pressure while you're getting yourself back on stage. No dive off the down special, though. I've noticed that there's a general shift in the game plan here where instead of Penguin trying to get in stray hits and make big damage, it's been a lot of just trades here and there. And it's not giving elkiies the opportunity to find parry punishes, where she was banking big on those in the beginning of the set. Here, I don't even think I've seen a parry come out. I say as a parry happens, sure. Hey, you know what? Why am I here? I'm going to go back up north.
Oh my god. I'm going to go back up north.
But for real though, there's not the parries are few and far between, and that situation is exactly why. Because elkiies is getting such big payoff off of each of the parries. For Penguin to translate the battle to these minor spats here and there, the hit and run style, is working out so well for her.
Oh, and a good catch with that downstroke because Penguin's noticed a couple of times where elkiies just drops right into the hurt box area of the downstrong. And that happened like, what, like 4 times in the first set or whatever? Like Penguin's on it with recognizing all these options. And up air is going to steal it off the top from elkiies. We are at 1 stock apiece here, but 75% extra credit. Oh, and a great parry too.
They're covering so much space there. Sets up Penguin for an excellent position. Smoke at the ledge, blowing around.
Recovered a little too low. That sucks.
Yeah, no, elkiies was in checkmate there. That's a rough situation to be in.
So if you are elkiies here, yes, she is going to fire capital. Now she was showing a lot what she could do on this stage, but so is Penguin. So I'm a little nervous about this pick.
Yeah, right now Penguin on tournament point, and all of the momentum that she's gathered up. Ooh, we could just see the 2-0 clean.
Well, maybe, but we're seeing a really hot start here from elkiies in this stock. Up air's going to do it off the top with that. Very, very good tether option into the up air. But Penguin trying to answer right back.
I like that from Penguin. Recognizing that she had the knot on her, just tried to get caught by Lily while elkiies was on the opposite side of the stage, not give her an opportunity to combo off of it at a later date. It's that excellent awareness that like really puts Penguin in that top cut of players.
On another parry, another parry.
Just back and forth, but we know when the parries come out, it's Elki's game to play, and play she is.
Crazy high off that Nair.
Oh, I love that. Trying to catch with the up air, just set off an offstage scramble.
That was smart. Oh, and down strong, not going off the top. Not that one either.
The reservation to move between Maypul and Lily, just showing how even in this tense of a situation, Penguin is remaining calm.
Yeah, very. She's respecting stage so much right here. However, she's at 147%. Like that's already scary, but she's doing a really good job of racking up percent on elkiies as much as possible before she loses her stock. Because the name of that game is how much percent can I get off my opponent before I lose my next stock?
Yeah, and it wasn't a very easy stock for elkiies to take, having to take 71 before ending it out, because Penguin had the time to build up Combust.
Yeah, and she also backed off a little bit on some spots where we saw elkiies trying to like tether into Nair a lot. Whereas with that, we saw Penguin just kind of like back off a little bit and then create her own space. And with that, no, down strong still not killing. Oh, stuck.
Huge opportunity here, but back air giving plenty of space to Penguin. Almost taking stock, too. Ooh, an excellent catch, but it's only a jab.
Oh.
Nicely executed. All right. We're in the game 3. This is the last one.
So we have a game 6, if you will.
Yup.
True finals.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it, too. Okay, we are going to Merchant Port.
An interesting pick, although, at least as far as the set is concerned, like Penguin's been playing fine off of it, I say, until we see the SD.
Hey, man.
Yo, this has happened like 4 times. This has happened 4 times in our top 4 orc. I'm tired of it.
That's why I have you do all the talking. I just stay back here, man. All right, but I mean, regardless, like that gives elkiies a really, really good lead.
I mean, if you're gonna get a gift stock, Grand Finals reset in the final round is definitely the place to do it. That's as good as gold there. And elkiies running with the momentum, already having built up a lot of that percentage.
Jabs everywhere here. Oh, I think Penguin was trying to do it for another up air, but I don't know if she had another jump, so that's probably why it didn't come out. I think another up air would have killed off the top on that.
Yeah, it was awkward spacing, but landing with a combustion will definitely do it. And it's a heavy percentage deficit, but Penguin not out of it yet. Got one less stock to work with. And then maybe I'll consider stopping with the commentator's curse. Hey, you know what?
What?
We saw another SD.
Oh, I looked away. What happened?
It was an errant side B that wasn't met with any wall cling, and elkiies dropped like a rock. And here we are in the last stock situation. I can't talk up anyone. No one's allowed to have a fun time.
Okay, elkiies almost secured the stock.
Oh, it's been absolute
this is gonna be
clownery, but it is elkiies who's gonna take it and up air off of the vine.
elkiies is your early access Rivals singles champion here at Hitfall 2.5. And honestly, a game 6 in both sets is a true way to end that. Is a true way.
I mean, it puts on a good show. But there's a reason that it's not the version of Rivals that we're playing now. Oh.
No, definitely. So after this, I think what's
So we should be kicking things off to the main bracket. Which
okay, yes.
That's going to be the current build of Rivals, so
Yes,
you'll see
not
all
the
your
old one.
No,
Like,
you'll see all your favorite characters, all your favorite stages, and all your favorite players with their main characters. We will be cutting to a short break beforehand, but thank you so much for joining us for Early Access Bracket. Again, I'm Hangman,
I'm ThrownOrc.
so make sure to stay tuned for more of Hitfall 2.5.
We got more Rivals action for you. Do not go away.